Oh, what is up, everybody? Okay, just wanted to show you this real quick. We're going to hop into playing some Modern Warfare Zombies here. We got the Week 3 challenges. Really kind of just want to talk to you guys today. Lots of Black Ops 6 supposedly leaking, perhaps really leaking. Who knows? But what Treyarch did put out, and as you can see, this is from Treyarch. This was just a little while ago, 1:15, so 2 hours ago, exactly 2 hours ago. Something big is coming, 8 a.m. PT, meaning tomorrow morning, 8 a.m., August 8th, 8 a.m. Pacific time. I was streaming yesterday, and I kept saying to you guys that this was coming out, the reveal, the gameplay. This is the reveal, the gameplay reveal. We had yesterday. We had the intro cutscene for Terminus, and I kept saying to you guys, so I will be streaming this to you guys live on Wednesday. And not one of you corrected me. Not one of you. I was under the impression that yesterday was Monday. I am missing time somehow. I don't know why. But not one of you guys corrected me like, hey, Switters, actually, today's Tuesday, meaning yesterday. Today is Wednesday. This, 8 a.m., is Thursday, tomorrow, which I will be streaming live. So anyways, you guys did not correct me on that. I blame you. It is entirely your fault, and this is my reaction. Oh, my God, it's happening. It's happening. It's happening. And if you know, it's pretty funny seeing. All right, let's get. Can I put? There we go. We're back. F and Pro, what's up, man? Good to see you again, Mark. Good to see you again. Shout out to Daddy Eric. Indeed, indeedly do. Yeah, Eric is a daddy. Congratulations again to him and his wife and his brand new baby girl. Right. So very happy for those guys. If he is not here today, we obviously know the reason why. Sorry, so let me get everything set up over here. So we are good to go. So we can, by the way, thank you guys for the likes right off the bat here. Thank you so much for that. And if you are watching this later as a VOD, please go ahead and drop a like. It's completely free. You help me out. You have no idea how much it helps out the channel. Just the whole YouTube algorithm thing. It's a real deal. So it's just a huge help, and it literally costs you nothing other than being somewhat kind. And taking literally 1 second and clicking that like button. And it's free to subscribe, so you might as well just click that while you're here as well. Okay, so anyways, we can talk about all kinds of zombie stuff. It's totally up to you guys. I just really kind of wanted to hop on today and just to be able to chat with you guys about, because there's so much stuff with Black Ops 6. We had that intro cutscene yesterday, which was a very good one. We got the little teaser that I just showed you for tomorrow. We're actually getting some gameplay footage. There's stuff leaking out about, we had the new stuff about the perks, the melee macchiato. That wasn't a leak. That just, that was put out. All kinds of little things, supposed leaks. We've got supposedly a system, this leaked out today, somewhat to like World War II with the Final Reich, when they had the casual Easter egg and then the hardcore Easter egg, where there is going to be literally steps on the top left-hand corner of your screen telling you, hey, go do this next. Or if you guys have seen me play Skur Ritual, along those same kinds of lines. Now, that is... apparently it's capped at round 15. So to me, we don't have too much information, by the way, and it's counting down you've got this many rounds to play on casual mode. You cannot go any further. So I'm thinking, as far as that goes, is it might be pretty much just like the Final Reich, where you can do that Easter egg, but it's not the full Easter egg, so you don't get like the achievement for it, or you get like maybe it's a separate achievement, something like that. So what we can do on launch is, we can do the casual one first and then go do the main quest one when the main quest one won't show you. But I don't know. I have a feeling it's going to be kind of like just this is how to get used to playing Easter eggs a little bit. I think it's going to be what World War II did, but probably even a little bit less. I don't think you're going to get a main quest Easter egg like not even like a partial main quest Easter egg. You know what I mean? Because at least in the final rank, you could do the full thing. You got to the boss fight and you completed it. But if it's capped at round 15, I don't think they're gonna have us go like do a boss fight and complete the map that way. I don't know. You guys let me know what you think though. But I don't. From what I'm hearing, what it sounds like to me, what it feels like to me is that they're, like I said, they're going to kind of cap it and like this is just an intro. This is to get familiar. I'm sure they'll probably be like, hey, why don't you go over to the crafting table now that you have some salvage or whatever it is. It's going to be. I think we saw pretty much that it was going to be salvage this year again. Go ahead and craft yourself a tactical, like a stun grenade or something, or a decoy, or go craft a monkey bomb. Go craft a score streak, something along those kinds of lines, and just kind of lead you through, like, this is how to turn on Pack-a-Punch. This is what Pack-a-Punch does. These are perks. Go buy a perk. If you have this perk, you will run faster, etc., etc., etc. You guys get the point. That's my feeling. I have no idea if it's true. We'll continue talking about that in a second. I just want to show you what the challenges are for this week. I'll show you the 5 that I'm actually tracking to get this done. So we're going to do 100 point blank kills with any weapon, apparently. So that's kind of weird that they don't even make you like do a specific weapon. Then we have 50 silenced kills or throwing knives. I'm doing the SMG with a silencer. So we got 300 critical kills with an SMG. That's why I'm doing with the SMG. And 75 kills with the butt of a gun. So we just beat down zombies when we have the gun equipped. Get 250 kills with a Pack-a-Punch weapon. So we're gonna do that right off the bat as well. So we've got those are the ones I'm tracking. So let's just start. I don't want to like sit around and do. I can show you what I'm going in with. We got Speed Cola, Legendary, Mags of Holding, Ether Blade. Don't know if I'm gonna use that. Probably won't use that. Probably won't use the armor either. Probably won't use the Scorcher. I could call on the dog, but I don't know. I don't think it's going to be necessary. I just don't have any room in my stash. And then we have we can use one Pack 2 crystal here, and then so get our work on our Pack-a-Punch kills. We're also going to pop a double Battle Pass XP token once we get in game because it is actual time. We don't want to waste any minutes of that. So we'll go to like final exfil just to ensure that we get a whole bunch of kills. We're going to want to buy Deadshot Daiquiri probably right off the bat. Like maybe not right off the bat, but we're going to at least aim high, and then that'll be the first perk that we do buy if we buy any. Well, we will, because if we're going to go to final exfil, we should get a whole bunch of kills there anyhow. So we just have a lot of kills to get. And then like 75 with the gun butt. Like we're not going to get any other kills with anything else. I don't know. I wonder if those count as what is it called? We're loading in the like up close, the super up close kills. You know what? I just showed you too. I don't remember what it's called. Anyhow. So we're going to do that. So what was I to... Oh, I saw... So a video just came out. Somebody loaded it up onto Twitter about... they were showing the omnidirectional movement on multiplayer. I think omnidirectional movement is going to be great in zombies. I think it's going to literally ruin multiplayer. I think it's going to make playing multiplayer an absolute nightmare that I'm going to want nothing to do with. And that kind of sucks. I mean... Honestly, I'm going to be so busy with zombies, making videos for you guys, streaming it live, obviously tons of streams, all that kind of stuff, that it's not going to matter too much. I literally don't have sound. Why do I not have sound? Why am I not getting... There we go. I don't know why... Okay. I don't know why that was muted. But we're back now, so it doesn't matter. Anyway, yeah, so... Plenty of things to... We'll go ahead and pop the mags. I think that's all we're going to use out of this stuff, to be honest with you. By the way, what FOV do you guys play on? Just curious. I think I'm on like... Oh, hey. That would have been nice if it was Deadshot. I think I play on like 110 in this game. So we got to get 75 melee kills with the butt of our gun. So we're just gonna beat down like until we get that achievement, and then we're gonna move on to the next thing. Kanoka, what's up, man? I'll move you over here so I can actually see you without straining my neck. What's up, bro? It's going down tomorrow. Dude, we are getting the actual gameplay footage tomorrow, which I am really psyched about. That's going to be exciting. Because with the cutscenes, I mean, cutscenes are cutscenes. We're getting a good idea of the story. It's kind of great because we didn't really know, you know, we had heard like the Peck hired this girl, Maya. We didn't even know her name until, you know, like last month, but we knew about her. And then it was like, oh, okay. But she's got ulterior motives. What does that mean? And her ulterior motives seem to be that she's just there to rescue her brother. So what is the deal with her brother? We're going to find that out as well, you know, once we get into the game. But so some good things that we learned. I've been trying to... There we go. I was like, I've been trying to put armor on, but it won't let me. You play max FOV, Mark? 120? You're at 120? I think I'm on 110. Yeah, 110. I don't know. I don't know why I'm on such a... I mean, it's not bad, but I don't know. It works for multiplayer, I think, better. You get less recoil, or visual recoil, at least, when you're kind of looking at it, but I don't know. So yeah, that's all exciting, but like it's the actual gameplay that we're like, that's the juicy stuff, right? Like, do you remember the first kind of video that came out, or was one of the first anyway that was coming out for? I swear to God, you just for D Machina, like when the part where you walk along the particle accelerator to the top, and then the zombies did, like there was a noise, and the zombies all looked up and like, "Rrr!" You know. Oh, it's just exciting. Like, oh, this is like the room. This is where something's going to happen. And there's all kinds of theories about what is going to go on in the room. What does this mean? What does that mean? It's just fun kind of a time. So I might start streaming less and making more videos. Just kind of like, what could this possibly be? What about that? What do you think that is? And I'll just throw out my little theories to you guys, but we'll see. We have 40 kills already with the butt of our gun before we've even done a contract. So I think it's honestly the way to go though here is just to get these kills like this, and then we can start actually doing contracts. We'll do like some escorts and we'll just get a bunch of kills. By the way, this is not like a I'm trying to go to the, you know, tier 3 escorts and do the dark ether, and we're gonna do this is a hangout today. We're just chatting about Black Ops 6 basically, and I'm trying to complete every weekly challenge for the whole year, so that's why I'm doing this. I want to, you know, unlock all of the Jack conversion kit stuff, so that's what we're doing. This isn't really about super hardcore gaming today. This is about us just chatting, like, what do you guys think? What are your expectations? What have you seen? Have you seen any leaks? What do you guys have thoughts, theories, anything about it? Like, I'm sharing everything I know. Feel free to share back. Joe, what is going on? There was a 200 FOB bug in multiplayer, and I loved it every time it happened. Really? That sounds horrific to me. Like, he looks completely fish-eyed. It does help with the recoil, though. I'm telling you, like, for real. 50 kills with silence. Okay, this counted as the 50 kills for my silence, so that's one challenge done already. So I don't have to worry about... I mean, it was going to happen anyway, because that's where we're using a silenced weapon. But now we kind of just finish these up, and then we're going to go for headshots once we complete these melee kills. And again, we're going to go do like as many escort contracts as we possibly can, because that will be the easiest thing to get them done on, probably. I mean, we could just go to an exfil site and just aim for the head, but I'm good, Joe. Thank you. You can see your whole arm looks realistic. That'd be creepy, man. You can see behind you a little bit, too, if you got a 200-degree field of view. Right? That's weird. Alright, we might need to actually buy some armor here in a minute, if I can't find any more. Yo, I want double tap back so bad. Well, I mean, you know, it's a great perk in the older games. You know, BO3, it's like super necessary, I think. It works very well in that game. I just don't think, like for Cold War, we just flat out, you know, we just didn't need it. Like I would have rather had like Widow's Wine or something, which it would have just been more fun to use, kind of a thing, rather than like being necessary. And then what we ended up getting was Mule Kick, I think, right? For that, when we all thought Double Tap might be coming back. 8 more. And then with Gumballs and everything being back, Gobblegums, you know, being back this year too. Like, because I'm expecting, basically, you could call it Cold War 2, if you want to think of like what I'm expecting as far as the level of difficulty, the challenge level that we're going to be at. Okay, so we got that. We can finally start doing contracts here. Of course, there's nothing near me. Nothing that I want near me. Okay, let's aim high. As I say that, I miss my first shots. I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing it back. I mean, Double Tap is obviously a great perk in general, but I don't know. Like in Cold War, we're just, you know, you're so strong, and like I'm so looking forward to Ethereum crystal grinding. I hope that's a thing again. I don't know that it's been confirmed that it actually is a thing in the game, but I really hope it is, because I mean, I just enjoyed it. Like, I like having something to go for. I like having challenges. Why I've been doing these challenges all year. I like having a thing, like a goal, a thing to achieve. And once I've able to achieved it, it's kind of like, eh. I mean, I always like doing Easter eggs. I'll do Easter eggs over and over and over again. Like, I don't have any problem like repeating. I don't feel like I'm kind of wasting my time or doing. No, it's so boring. I was doing Firebase. By the way, I had a glitch on Firebase Z I've never had before, and I mean, the game's been out for 4 years now, and I played the hell out of that game. I had a glitch where the Reiki, you could not switch. You know, you couldn't swap out the weapon fire mode. Like, so you couldn't go to shoot that, like, the ball of energy or whatever, like, that would slow the zombies down. You only had regular fire mode, which meant I couldn't complete the Easter egg because you have to, you know, slow down the canister that you pick up over by the data center, right at the base of those stairs. Let me grab this car. So I literally had to quit out of my game. All right, well, that's annoying. Make zombies hard again. Yeah, it's not this year, man. I agree, but it's not happening this year, so. Well, let me catch up and then I'll say. Did I see the new perk? Yeah, man. Did you see me put out 2 videos on it, Kanoka? 2! A shorts video and a regular video. That's all. But yes, I did see that. I don't have to reload. I have mags of holding on. Death perception. We'll take that just to have it. Yeah, it's basically like Slappy Taffy from IW, seems to me. So, which, you know, that's fine. That's good. 100 criticals. Wow, already? Those melees must have counted as critical kills then. Is that how that works? So all we need... Okay, point blank. And... Oh, no. 300 criticals with SMGs. What did I get then? What was that achievement that I mean, the... I'm not sure what I unlocked. So I can get, like, if I aim high here, I can do criticals and point blank at the same time. Not bad. All right. Starbucks Frappuccino. Yeah, by the way, did you also see that it's 57,000 calories, the melee macchiato? Like, literally one sip of that drink would be enough calories for the entire day for a normal human man. I mean, 57,000 calories. That was pretty funny, I thought. I didn't look at the other ingredients, though. Like, it says on the little banner. Like, if you look at the thumbnail of my video on it, like, I'm sure you can make it out. The 57K. You know what's funny is because, like, Glitching Queen, she's done in the past where she actually, like, will make, like, according to the ingredients on the back of the can or the bottle, she'll make the perks. I mean, there's no way you can make a 57,000 calorie drink. I mean, I don't see how that would be possible, but man, it would be funny if she tried. Like, I would love to see it. Been working like a dog. No, I was just messing. I'm just messing with you, Kanoka. I voted Slappy. Oh, for my community page on my channel. Yeah, Slappy Tappy was good. I mean, whatever. It's that's another thing too, though. Like on Cold War, and again, I'm basing everything off of Cold War because I'm assuming, very much assuming, that this new game is Black Ops 6 is basically, from everything we've seen and heard, it's basically going to be Cold War Part 2, as far as difficulty level, how the game looks, how it plays, all that kind of stuff. Like, I'm not expecting much different. I don't want to nuke. I'll take that, though. Okay, let's go get this, this bounty. Yeah, but so, like, when you upgraded, you know, I forget which perk it was it, you guys will remember, one of you guys will remember, there was a perk that you, speaking of Ethereum crystal grinding, there was a perk that you, once you got it, like, to upgrade to level, like, 4 or 5 or something, it made it so you had, your melee when you were holding, when you're holding a gun, was your knife. Like, it just auto put on a knife for you, so you did stronger melee damage. I'm assuming that that would come back, which meant that you could one melee zombies if you had the knife up to around like 12, something like that. I mean, at least through around 10, I know, but I think it was like it went to like 11 or 12 even. So you don't need like a. I mean, how much extra damage do you need to do with a melee? You know what I mean at that point? So, I don't know. I'm not opposed to it. It's not something I'll do tests on it. I'll use it to kind of, you know, see how things are. But I just see going forward, like, same thing for Slappy Taffy, by the way. I never actually bought Slappy Taffy. I mean, when I got Director's Cut, you know, it comes with it. I got Perkaholic. So, yeah, I've used it technically a bunch of times. But I never went out of my way to go buy it. And it probably Melee Macchiato, it will be along the same kinds of lines for me. Mitchell, what's up, man? Strauss looks way different. Maybe this gives you infinite melee damage. I would hope not infinite melee damage. That's too strong. Yeah, Strauss is in a bad way. Strauss is in a very, very bad way. Let's go get that contract. That's what I've been waiting for. Dude, these vehicles suck. I mean, I know it's got a ton of armor on it. It's heavy as hell. That's the point. That's why it handles like crap, too. But, man. Let's get up that little hill. Cute Kate Bush. Eric, what's up? Papa. Papa, Poppy, Daddy, Daddy-O. We gotta come up with a nickname for Eric. I don't want to call him Daddy, though. That's so creepy. I don't know. We gotta come up with something, though. Everybody put the little baby emoji in the chat. By the way, did you guys like, if you saw yesterday, like how I was explaining what the baby emoji was? Like, you guys don't know. Like, why was I explaining that? Like, in the thing, you could press it. There's like a little baby. It looks like a baby. You just press, like, yeah, put that. Like, what am I explaining? Like, you guys don't know what emojis are. I was such an idiot. All right, let's get. I want all of these dudes. What is that? Okay, that's a lot of headshots there. 81. I mean, we got a lot left to go, but makes me think no pop shocks, no elemental pop or pop shocks. Pop shocks were the, like, you know, the great Margwa killers in Shadows. For the melee stuff, but so yeah, I mean, I guess you could think of it that way too. Yeah, that would make sense. Actually, that's a good call. We're getting abominations back, from what I understand. Not mega bombs, but regular abominations. There's going to be manglers, of course. I mean, again, it's very much, you know, Cold War Zombies Part 2. So, there's going to be new, like there's always a new mini-boss of some sort, right? Like for Cold War, we got abominations, for example. Oh, I also need point blanks, so we'll try to let them get close, I suppose. Sorry, I know you guys are going in the chat. I'm just trying to focus on these kills here a little bit too. Let's kill this guy, get him out of the way, and let's get moving. I'm not in my my explanation of like what the, yeah, I know. Hey, hey, hey! Let me pop that melon. Don't run into the side of it. All right, I gotta let you guys get closer. I want these point blank. We don't need it. We can focus on the headshots. We'll get the point blanks when we do the exfils, and we're gonna probably go to. Fuck. You guys didn't remind me. It's your fault. I blame you. I mean, it's not that I won't get the battle pass done. I'm already 80+% of the way through, but we're playing. We might as well use the tokens, right? Why are you walking in front of the beam, man? Don't be stupid. Zombies. Okay, there's the 250 with the pack-a-punch. We only got these 2 challenges left. So that is point blanks and the headshots. I don't have Deadshot Daiquiri, obviously, so it's making that a little bit difficult. Okay. I also need point. Yeah, I gotta let him come in. Pop shocks. One shot every BO3 boss. Yeah, I mean, but especially great for the Margwas because you know the 3 heads you just and then insta dead. It was great. Yeah, I don't know. The melee macchiato thing could be like there could be a hidden perk, and plus we're gonna be able to upgrade them, so there could be like a hidden aspect to it that ends up being really cool. Like rather than just you do an extra bit of damage, maybe there'll be something to it that's like really, really worth it. So that could be fun and interesting. So we'll see as far as that goes. I just love that it's 57,000 calories. I think that's hilarious. Oh, look at these headshots. I love it. I love it. I love it. I actually don't think I want that that insta-kill because if I miss one bullet, then they insta-die and I don't get what I'm looking for out of it. Hey, man. Pop your head. Pop your head. Point blank them at least. Alright. Stop hitting me. Oh my lord. Why are they still going after that? He's just stuck, I think. Okay. I don't want that for what we're doing right now. Okay, we got 167 headshots and 78 point blanks, so we're doing good. We're doing good. Okay, let me catch up real quick. That's a good name, E-Man. I didn't see the name. Eric, whatever leaks you've seen, put them in because I was talking about them, but you might have seen different ones than I have. So feel free to pop it in to the chat, and we can always talk about it. Today is, like I said, today is this. The gameplay is like incidental. We're just doing this to get things done, and we're here to chat about zombies in general, BO6 in particular. Whatever you guys want to talk about. This is really just a very casual, like, let's hang out and talk zombie stuff. It's kind of exciting time. Things are, you know, coming to light. We're You know, we're getting the official stuff like we had yesterday, plus the Melee Macchiato video from, you know, the whatever, the Truth Dies. It's not the Truth Lies anymore. It's the truthdies.com. So, yeah, it's all, like, lots of stuff, man. Lots of stuff. Lots of stuff. There will be solo pausing and game saves, thank God. Well, now, yes and no. So the game save thing is actually pretty cool. So let's talk about this. So, yeah, that came out today. There's game saves. It leaked today. It didn't come out, like, it's not an official thing, right? Game saves and pausing. Now, the game save play, it could be like, okay, I got to this point right now, but you know what? I have to go take a phone call, and from then I have to go, like, it's time to go to work. I just don't have time. So I could pause this and save my game. You can only save one game at a time. You cannot have multiple games saved. But that is actually pretty cool. I agree. So that way, you know, because sometimes Easter eggs, although, again, it's not like Cold War Easter eggs took forever and ever and ever, but, you know, who am I to say? So if I just don't have time, I got started, but I've been going for an hour now, and I gotta be moving on. Let's just get to here. So that's very cool. Now, the game saving, the pausing thing, I don't know that it's actually for real pausing, because you cannot pause on co-op. It's only solo. And if you're like, well, yeah, we've been able to pause, in zombies at least, a co-op game since Black Ops 4. We're also able to do it in Cold War. Why would we not be able to do it in the new game? Because it's online only, which means it's live. It's happening live on the servers. It's not happening on your machine, meaning your PC, your PlayStation, your Xbox. It's happening on the servers. And you cannot pause it because you could have multiple people on. It'd be like me trying to pause this right now. Like, it can't happen. Hey, we got that camo. It looks cool. So, yeah, I'm actually really nervous about that, Eric. Eric. It's not, I don't think it's as nearly as positive a thing as it sounds. Like, if it was just straight up that was the case, then yes, I would be very excited about that. Well, not even excited, just knowing like, oh, okay, cool. But if you guys go, if you search in YouTube, you search, like open a different tab right now, and you search I am Switters, can't pause Vanguard, something like that. And it's like a 30-second video. That was the clip that Mr. Raffle Waffles used in his video when he was talking about the problems with the danger, the worry about BO6 being a live service game. Like an online-only, not live service, but an online-only game mode. It's something I'm still very worried about, and hearing that we can pause solo... It sounds to me, just because you can't do it co-op, makes me really think it's along the lines of Vanguard. In Vanguard, what you were doing, I mean, it even took 6 months to get to this point, was you were technically not pausing the game, meaning you just stopped everything, and it's like pausing a movie, right? When you're at home, when you're watching a movie. If you have like a DVD, Blu-ray in, like, do you guys remember those things? And you just paused it. So everything literally just stopped and was waiting for you. In Vanguard, what you were doing technically was lagging the game. So you would hit pause, and then it was like the game is trying desperately to go forward because it's on these live servers. And by pausing it, you're kind of holding it back. And then inevitably what would happen is the game would jump forward and it would catch up. Meaning zombies would be not where you were seeing them. They would just zip around behind you, do whatever. Like, again, if you watch that video, that I have... Whoa, what am I doing? It'll explain... It shows exactly what I'm talking about, rather than, me trying to sit here and explain it. So I'm actually genuinely still concerned about that.
You had fun doing it, didn't you?
Yeah, like, it's not as... It's not as positive of a thing as I had hoped to hear. It's actually making me more worried that they put out what they put out, like, you know, or that it's come out that that's what it is, and that there is no co-op version of it. Because again, that just makes me think it's lagging the game playing solo. And when you're again, when you're playing co-op, it's basically like playing Modern Warfare 3. Like, you can't pause a lobby, like, or playing multiplayer. You can't pause a multiplayer lobby. You just can't do it because it's live on their servers. And again, when you're playing co-op in the past, like Cold War zombies or BO4 zombies, you were in your own separate little server. Like, you were like, I'm gonna host this, so it's basically going off of my my internet or whatever. So anyway, yeah, that makes me more nervous rather than less nervous, to be honest with you, Eric. Hopefully not. Oh, and Mitchell was talking about hopefully not lag pausing. So it's exactly what you just said. I mean, I don't know that that's what it is. It just makes me very nervous that that's what it's going to be. So, yeah, rather than reassuring me, that actually made me feel like quite a bit worse about where it's at. And you got to remember, like, if you're thinking, like, well, why can't they just, like, I mean, what year are we in? What's going on? They don't think about us, guys. They just don't. I mean, we have to be honest about it. They don't think about zombies. They think about Warzone, number 1. They think about multiplayer, number 2. They probably think about campaign, number 3. And then zombies really is down the line. So if they find it's going to be better for them to have this kind of live only, you know, online all the time game, it's because of the multiplayer aspect of it. It has nothing to do with us. And if it's like, well, that actually kind of fucks up the zombie stuff, they're like, well, make it work. They don't go, oh, that's a great point. Maybe we'll have to revert back. Like, no. Make it work somehow. So yeah, I'm actually, like I said, I'm actually more nervous now than I was before. Because at least before I had the hope of there's no way they're going to do what Vanguard did. Like, that was such a bad idea. Everything about that was just horrible. Like, they're not going to do that again. They won't make the same mistake. And then I hear this, and I'm like, ooh, shoot. Maybe they would make the same mistake. Pizza God, will zombies be fun? I don't know. I hope so. We're going to have to wait until we get our hands on it, but I certainly hope so. I mean, you know, Cold War was fun. It was certainly not the most challenging game ever. I don't think it would, like, had the most, what do we got? Point blanks? Okay, so we just need headshots now. Whatever. I liked Cold War. I think there was a lot of room to improve and a lot of things they could have done, making it harder for one. But they're not doing that. So it'll be fun. It'll be fun to grind the Ethereum crystals. I'm actually genuinely looking forward to that. To upgrade my perks and weapons and everything that we're able to do in Cold War. I'm sure we'll be able to do in the new game as well. And then also just like, you know, the camo grinding and all that kind of stuff. So tons to look forward to. There's little things that are making me nervous. The whole pausing issue, I think, is a very big deal. Because you guys know, like, zombies playing is not multiplayer playing. Like, you don't just play for 10 minutes and then you can just, like, get off and, like, all right, I'll wait till I join the next lobby. I'm gonna go run to the bathroom. I'm gonna go refill my drink. I'm gonna go text my friends, whatever. In zombies, if you can't pause, like, you're talking about, you normally play for like an hour at least, right? So like, even if I had like an itch on my face, like, I can't just pause and just scratch it real quick and deal with that and then be done with it. You know what I mean? Like, and if you're trying to go for high rounds, I mean, basically no pausing means no high rounding. So it just makes me very, very nervous about it. We of course have to wait and see, as with everything, like as far as leaks go. Let's wait and see, you know, before we make up our minds and say, oh, it'll be bad, it'll be good, it'll be awesome, it'll be the worst. Let's relax a bit and actually get to the point where we actually know something rather than we think or we're guessing or whatever. I mean, making videos and people like, oh, what could that be? What could that, like, that's just fun stuff, but like making declarative statements, this is going to ruin the game, you know. I don't do that stuff just for views, so. I mean, I should. I might start. I never played Cold War. Cold War is fun, man. I can't believe I had that glitch last night. I never had that happen with the Ray K before. I literally could not switch the fire mode on the Ray K. So I just was at the point where I was getting the canister. You know, like I said, the canister right outside of like the medical tent there, outside of the data center, at those bottom of those stairs, where you have to shoot it, you know, so the canister just stops flying around. It just wouldn't work. I tried switching it out. I swapped weapons. Speaking of unpausing the game. I pack-a-punched the pistols that I had. I was using the amp, whatever those amps 50s, amp 69s, or whatever the hell they're called. I don't know. Those dual-wield pistols. I'm getting. Speaking of lag, are you guys noticing this? I'm getting some lag for like the last 5 minutes. MW3 zombies is fun. I mean, it started off very good. My only issue with it was they didn't keep updating it and giving us new missions. Other than that, I think it would have been a really fun year, and then it turned out to be like a kind of meh year because of that. But the melee macchiato is sugar, espresso concentrate, other natural stimulants, condensed milk, red number 5, broken bones, and blood. Ooh. That's a gnarly. Did I look in here yet? Yes, I did. Okay. I wonder if they're going to have a reason why no strike team. I've been seeing that stuff too. Like, no strike team because we're crew. Like, I don't think... Let's not overthink that. The whole strike team thing, you were playing... Like, where did they all go? They were just the randoms, man. I don't think it matters. And I've been seeing that around since last night, I guess, on Reddit. I'm not going to overthink it and whatever. Oh my God, what happened to Park? Actually, Park is coming back. We know that. It is, I guess, a multiplayer operator character that you can play as. We only need 20 more, so we can kind of do whatever we want right now. Let's just walk and like Kane. Sorry, again, I just watched Pulp Fiction again the other day, so like, I'm gonna walk the earth. No, Jules, you're gonna be a bum. Who is Mr. Peaks? Mr. Peaks is the bunny rep. Oh, we got... Is this a whole camp? I don't want to go through the camp. They're just going to take my armor and just annoy me. Mr. Peaks, and I'm going to get to a theory that, I believe it was Codename Pizza put forth a couple of days ago, which I actually think is like a really interesting idea. Mr. Peaks is basically, so in... Call of Duty Zombies, we've had, with the mystery box, you've got the teddy bear. The teddy bear was Samantha's teddy bear. I'm not going to go into the whole history of it. It's way too much to explain. But he was on the box, and for the new game, because we were no longer in that old storyline, basically meaning no longer in that time period, that kind of universe, they needed something else to do. To put on there, and they decided to go with this blue bunny because he wasn't called Mr. Peaks from the get-go. He was just the blue bunny. Anyhow, he turns out to be, he's basically just, this little, I'm not gonna get that. Who is shooting? Oh. So he's the blue bunny. He sits on top of the box, but there is a piece of intel, and I guess we can go into a little bit of, actual story from Cold War, which is actually very relevant to, I mean, it's super relevant, actually, to Black Ops 6, is that Samantha and Weaver, working for the CIA, I mean, Samantha's German, but she, Weaver with the CIA, and she was helping out. We were friends, Germany and the U.S., or at least I guess at the time during Cold War was it East or West Germany? I don't remember which one was the communist side, which one was not. Anyhow, let's just say, quote unquote, the good Germany. And they were doing this mission, this operation, and it was going to take place. It did take place at Richthofen's house, and there was some intel. I can't remember exactly. Some intel or something at his house they needed destroyed. And I'm telling you, man, this helicopter is aim is better over the last month or so since the new season, or maybe since the last season. I don't remember. But there was supposed to be nobody home, right? So Weaver was the intel that they had from Sam was that there was nobody home. There was going to be nobody home. Just go in there, set the explosives, blow the house up, and when the house explodes, it'll burn up this intel that was in there, and then we can be done with that. Well, turns out that at least Richthofen was out of the house. East was communist. Okay, so west. Thank you. Yeah, so Richthofen was out of the house, but his son, Samuel, and we can get into that. We were talking about that a bit yesterday, which is very, actually, interesting, was in the house, and he ended up dying in the fire. It was by accident, but it was, I mean, it's one of those accidents you cannot make. And unfortunately, Sam and Weaver did, and it haunts them both very deeply. So that's why, a part of the reason why, at least, that Richthofen was basically setting our crew up from Cold War, and wanted to have them, and eventually did have them arrested and sent to Black Site 13, which they were never supposed to get out of, which is Terminus Island, which we're going to start playing as. Anyhow, there is a note in intel in there, and this is where the whole is Mr. Peaks, you know, because he laughs and he moves around and does these things. Is Richthofen's son Samuel's soul in the bunny? Because maybe it was his bunny rabbit, his stuffed animal. Because there's a piece of intel with Mr. Peaks, again at the time, it was from Cold War, just the blue bunny, and it was a drawing of it. Maybe it was called Mr. Peaks at this time, because it was talking about Mr. Peaks likes this or doesn't like that. Mr. Peaks is blah, 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 blah. All this different stuff. But the paper that it's drawn on and written on is completely burned around the edges. And again, I believe this was Codename Pizza's theory. So if you like it, give him credit. If you don't discredit him, because I'm not even sure if it was him that first had this idea. I don't remember. It's not mine. Is what the important part of this, I guess. This is not my original theory. So anyway, it's very possible that that Richthofen's son his soul is in Mr. Peaks, and that's why we get that kind of childlike laughter and all that kind of stuff with him. Now I'm trying to find a zombie. I can't. Was this a? Oh no. We're not going in there right now. That's the. What do you call it? The. What was that called again? What is it called? The fortress, but yeah, you know. Anyway, well, we're not going in there and dealing with all that crap. Third person POV returning as well. I mean, it was one of those things that, hey, so we should be done. Complete 85 challenges. Okay, we are done. So we can do literally whatever we want on the map. So we've unlocked. I don't even know what we just unlocked, by the way. I don't know what the jack conversion kit even is this week. I think it's a foregrip, but I don't even know what it's for. Like, is it for? It could be for everything. I honestly don't know. So anyways, I think that's really interesting, and the whole idea, the whole notion. Let me catch up on the chat real quick first. And then we'll get to, just stop with the shooting. I really don't like being shot at in zombies. Or really don't. Sounds like Mr. Peaks' milk is in the new perk. Whoa. Mister? His milk? I mean, do you see what I'm getting at? I'm not ever having melee macchiato. I wonder if they're going to have a reason why no strike team. I covered that. I mean, it's just we're switching over to having a crew. Like, I really wouldn't overthink that aspect of it. Should we go triple pap? Let's go into tier 3 and we'll go triple pap because why not? Augments is a new mechanic being added that you can equip in your loadout. There are 50 of them to collect. Yeah, I don't even understand what they actually are, though. Does anybody have any real info on what augments actually are? Like, I mean, if you have theories, put theories and rumors or whatever in as well, but just note it as a theory or rumor. Don't put it in as fact, please. That was a little weird thing that just happened there, too. Game's being very peculiar. Guys, I'm just, at this point, I'm just trying to find a vehicle to get over to tier 3. See, this is not what I want, because like, if I was playing Outbreak right now, I could chat with you guys very casually. I shouldn't have come into tier 2, but I don't think you guys wanted me to. I don't even know what these things are that I'm completing, what these challenges are that's going on. Door unlocks. This year you have the option to either buy a door straight up or donate to buying a door. Yeah, kind of like the old games. I'll finish my Mr. Peak stuff in a minute. Third-person POV, we talked about that. Stuffed animal. I had a glitch on Firebase where I packed a gun and took my money, but didn't give me pack a punch or anything. No damage, no bad. Pack a punch. Third person is the only Easter egg challenges. Will be fun. Ah, that's actually a good one. Yeah, fair enough, Mark. West was non-Russian. Thank you, Mitchell. East was coming. Yep, thank you guys. It's called Child's Note. You get it during the second Outbreak Easter egg. Right. So when you pick them up off of the chest, there's a broken chest, mystery box that you pick them up off of. Rabbit-derived lactose. Oh, Mark. Oh, come on. I don't know BO1 through Cold War Zombies. So you are brand new, like Pizza God. You just came in during Modern Warfare 3, during this game we we're playing now. That's actually really interesting, man. Honestly, I'm going to ask you to do me a favor. And I want you to subscribe to the channel, not because I need the extra subscribers. I mean, I would love it. But I'm very curious to know, like, I want to know as we go forward what you're thinking, like, what are your thoughts when we actually get into BO6 and, like, how do you like it? Because you're enjoying Modern Warfare 3 enough that you're, like, even watching streams about it as far as the zombie stuff goes. So I would genuinely be curious as to your opinions when we get to, like, the round-based only stuff. I would really be curious. So you did. Thank you so much for that, man. I appreciate it. And honestly, like, I hope you do kind of stay in touch during the live streams and videos and stuff, because I will genuinely be curious, like I said, to know your opinion on purely round-based stuff as we go forward. By the way, it's still not confirmed, although I say there's no chance that we don't get it, but it's still not confirmed that we're getting basically what we have here. I swear to God I saw a launch. Oh, it's over there. That we're going to get, let's just call this Outbreak, right? Is that fair enough? Like, you guys will agree with that? Oh, we only have 2 minutes left. Oh, my gosh. Okay. I really have been chatting. All right, so let's go do this. We'll get the vehicle, and then we're going to go to final exfil. I mean, we don't need it. We already got all of our challenges done. I love getting them all done in one game, by the way. It's just so satisfying to, like, not have to, like, do it over and over and over again. But whatever. All right. Anyway, yeah. Pizza God, thank you for that. My cousin has BO4. BO4 is a very good zombies game. It's very, I would say it's probably, I think, the hardest zombies game we've had. I would call, like, Cold War kind of like kindergarten, and BO4 kind of like college. You want to think about it that way. Just the amount of steps and everything that's involved and all that kind of stuff. Like, there's a lot of stuff to do in BO4 to complete the Easter eggs. It's a very good game, though, but you have to, for lack of a better phrase, you have to get good in order to complete those Easter eggs. At least solo. I mean, somebody could probably, you know, if you have a handful of friends, they could probably drag you through, you know, whatever. But anyway, all right, yeah, I'll be very curious, Pizza God, throughout the year to hear your opinions on what you're feeling about BO6. Tell my name? What? Do you want to donate? What are you talking about, Dom? Mr. Peach is described as a dark ether object in Intel for Outbreak. Yeah. But, I mean, that's before they kind of like even named him Mr. Peaks, though, I think, Mark. Oh, so where was I? Oh, the whole naming that Richtofen named his kid Samuel. Okay, so if we go back to the Victus crew, back to Black Ops 2, the only person in the Victus crew that could hear Richtofen, because Richtofen was giving basically instructions like, "Hey, go do this, go do that," was Samuel Stuhlinger. He named his kid Samuel. The only people to make it from the Black Ops, from the Ether storyline that made it out of basically that game, that universe, that whatever, alive or intact of some sort or other, was Samantha and Richtofen. Samantha, Sam. So he knows two people. There's no way it's coincidence that he named his kid Sam. Whether it's Samuel or whatever, you know. I mean, it is Samuel, but like, if it was a girl, he probably would have named her Samantha. Whether that would have specifically been because of Samantha Maxis, who knows? But there's something there. I mean, they would have just named the kid like, I don't know, Timmy, something. You know, like they wouldn't have named him a name that's already in the universe, specifically as Samuel. And also, there's two characters that he is has a not related to, like as in their cousins or something. But I mean, that they have this relation, or relationship of some sort, with again Richtofen talking to Samuel Stuhlinger, and that he and Samantha were the only two. And of course, they're the only two that made it out of the Ether story alive, or intact. Like I said, back to the kind of our world, the real world, so to speak. But also, like throughout the game, like think of Moon, like he wanted to switch souls with Samantha because he wanted to take over, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. There's a lot there. There's stuff there. There's like, it's not a coincidence that he named his kid Samuel. Like his name doesn't just happen to be Samuel, is my whole point as far as that goes. Okay, two things. Let's check. Where is the storm? It's here. Okay, we got to go down bottom right. And then where is Pack-a-Punch in Tier 3? Where? Okay. Bathhouse. All right, let's get going. At some point it became connected to a child, apparently keeping this child safe in the dark place. Okay. Okay. Oh, fair enough. So I might be completely wrong. Well, I mean, again, it wasn't my theory, but that could be a completely wrong theory then. Or they're just doing more retconning, which they certainly like to do in the Call of Duty world. A lot of retconning goes on in the Call of Duty world. So it could just be a child. I mean, it really wouldn't make sense for Richtofen's kid to be in the Dark Ether, right? Oh, we have to do that. The storm's coming in. We got to do this. Hold on. I also need to keep this vehicle intact because we need to get out of here as well. So let's park it right here. Hold on, and I'll get to the chat in a second. Stop it! Stop it! Oh, this was a terrible idea. Ooh, big lag spike. Wow, that wasn't pleasant. Stop it, I said. Oh, dude, I am lagging my ass off all of a sudden. All right, where's my car? I hope it's still here. Run, 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 run. I mean, we can actually do a little bit of damage now. We have Pack 3. All right, I don't have an ammo mod on it, though. Don't ruin it. Don't wreck my car. Don't wreck my car. I need it. Oh. I haven't been that tense going into Tier 3 in a while. Because I'm not using my Ether Blade, I'm not using my golden armor, and like I'm just not wasting that stuff for this. Alright, let's go just hang out down here in the bottom right, which is where... I mean, that's where Final Exfil is gonna be, right? Bottom right? Yeah. I've never done it over there. Does it happen on the island, or is it where that normal exfil is? And then we can get back to chatting here a bit. My name is Abdul Rahman from Saudi Arabia. Okay. Samuel Stuhlinger could only hear zombie Richtofen because he ate zombie flesh. Yes. What are Gobblegums? Gobblegums are basically... We're going to go off the Black Ops 3 version of them, like the explanation I'm about to give you. And then... isn't there a gas station? Right? Yeah.
Moving this way.
So what Gobblegums are and how they worked in Black Ops 3, and from what I understand, is going to work slightly differently in BO6. So in Black Ops 3, you had these Gobblegums. Gobblegums were, you had different classes of them. They were called, one's called Classics and one's called like Megas, right? So Classics were, you didn't have to earn them well, you did have to unlock them. You had to get to like a certain level. You had to get to level 10, level 15, you know, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, before you could have access to all of them. But you didn't have to buy them. They were free all the time. Meaning that you didn't have to, like, I don't know how much you've played zombies or Call of Duty in the past, but like when there used to be supply boxes, supply drops, and you would have to get lucky and get like like an Advanced Warfare, you wanted to get like the Obsidian Steed version of the BAL 27, the best gun in the game, but you just had to get lucky and get it out of a box. There was nothing you could do to earn it specifically. You just had to get lucky and hit the box, and get it that way. Well, Gobblegums worked very similar way. You got these things called Liquid Divinium, and you got Liquid Divinium really just by playing the game, buying a certain amount of doors, buying perks, completing Easter eggs. Pretty much everything in the game that you do that earns you XP would get you, like hitting the mystery box, doing that kind of stuff would get you. It could get you Liquid Divinium. And then you took the Liquid Divinium and you went into what was called Newton's Workshop. Like the names of these things, it doesn't matter. But you went to this place in the lobby, and then you basically played roulette with it, or slot machine with it. And then you spun the slot machine. Your currency, basically, rather than money, was this Liquid Divinium, and then, like using a slot machine in real life, you got lucky or you didn't. You were guaranteed to get something, but it could have just been like you could get a max ammo Gobblegum. So basically, these Gobblegums will give you different abilities. It could spawn in a max ammo, like I said. It could spawn in a double points. It could spawn in an insta kill. It could spawn in a nuke. All these different things, and those are kind of like the rare, but not like incredibly rare kind of ones. And then there was like the ones called Perkaholic, which would give you literally every perk in the game. But those were, again, like there was ones like the Classics that you could use at any time. They were always free, meaning free that you didn't have to earn them. You didn't have to get lucky to get them or anything like that. But the Megas, you had to get lucky, again, doing the whole slot machine thing. But they gave you basically, it gave you extra stuff. It gave you good stuff in the game. Some could explode zombies' heads just by looking at them. Yeah, which is actually a pretty good one. I have quite a few of those, to be honest with you. It's one of those kind of underrated, I think, Gobblegums. But anyhow, it was these Gobblegums basically that for free, it just gave you extra stuff in the game. Not for free. It would just, by going up to this Gobblegum machine, it would just give it out to you, and you'd be like, oh, great. There's one called Shopping Free. For 60 seconds, everything on the map that you could buy was completely free. So you could run through the entire map and open up every single door in the map. You could buy another Gobblegum if you wanted to with it. You could buy a wall weapon. You could go to Pack-a-Punch. All of it was free. 60 seconds. So it's like giving you like kind of like superpowers for, you know, a short amount of time. There are other ones that would let you, if you went down, like you got killed by a zombie, it would instantly get you back up and you would keep your perks. Or some of them would just get you back up. You didn't get to keep your perks, etc., 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 etc. Now, you put 5 gums in a Gobblegum pack, so you had to choose which ones you wanted to go into a game with. Like your friend has BO4, you have to choose which perks you're going to use before you actually go into the game on Black Ops 4. The Gobblegums work the same kind of way. You have to choose which Gobblegums you're going to load into the game with. And then every time you went up to a Gobblegum machine, you had a 1 in 5 chance, basically the first time you hit it, of getting it. So the first 5 times you hit the Gobblegum machine, you were guaranteed to get 1 out of that entire pack. And then once you like started going back to 6, then it was like, so you had like, you spun it once, you got this one. So that one's now off the table. And then this one, and that one's off the table, and then through 5, and then once you got to 6, then you had all 5 available again. And then again, it was a 20% chance, blah, blah, blah. So how it's going to work this year, supposedly, is instead of just giving out 1 Gobblegum at a time, it's going to offer up 3 That's what the little screen on the I think that's why the screen is on the Gobblegum machine this year rather than just having that little dispensary area. I really didn't do that. We might be in trouble if it's not down here. Like we're gonna have to move. So I need to get this car. Wait a second. Where? Oh, we'll find out in a minute. Literally in a minute. So anyway, yeah, you're gonna instead of just having the one, you're gonna have the option of the three, and you get to choose which one of those three that you want. So making that even easier. Like they're making things way too goddamn easy. It just doesn't make sense to me. But what are you gonna do? And I'm the last person on the map too. So if we go down, that's it. It's over there. Okay. We have plenty of time, provided we don't panic and crash. So what am I going to do? Come on, chat. So yeah, it's just basically, it gives you, again, Gobblegums are like, makes you very powerful for doing nothing. The way I always explained it is, at least in Black Ops 3 terms, if you're using Mega Gobblegums, you are literally playing a different version of the game than people that are not using Mega Gobblegums. Because, you know, by round 3, you could have every single perk, not just... Because normally, again, you'd only be able to buy 4 perks on Black Ops 3. But if you had Perkaholic, you get 9 perks. You also get them for free. You could have shopping free, literally open up the entire map. You could have use raindrops and have like $10,000 to $15,000 in cash as well. Points, not dollars, but the point stands. So that's completely different version. It's like playing Infinite Warfare Zombies with Director's Cut on or off. I mean, that's the most direct comparison I could possibly make, I guess. So I'm not happy about them coming back. I didn't like it in BO3. I think Cold War is too easy as is, and then adding Mega Gobblegums on top of it is just like, come on, man. I mean, there should be some kind of challenge to completing this stuff, shouldn't there? But whatever. Although, I guess, you know, we were talking about this yesterday, I think another way to look at it for me is, well, because it is already easy... I'm again assuming things are going to be basically like, again, Cold War Part 2, like that same level of difficulty. I don't think there's going to be too much change between the games. I don't think there's going to be too much difference between the two games. Dude, we are lagging all over the place. It's really freaking me out. I don't want the game to crash. Just please don't crash. And we'll live, just don't crash. So, but yeah, if the game is still that easy, like, it's not going to matter. Like, Gobblegums would just be something fun, or if you are having trouble, like, well, spend a little bit of real-world money and you can get yourself some awesome Gobblegums. I'm super curious about that because it is, again, like I said, it was like you had to basically hit a slot machine to, you know, and you were not guaranteed to get a certain Gobblegum. You just had to get lucky. It was pure chance. And... from what I understand, it's been a while since I've looked into this because they haven't done it in so long, is that is no longer allowed in video games, at least in the United States. And somebody was on here the other day talking about like how that's not allowed in the EU either. So I'm really super curious. Are they gonna like? You get to choose which Gobblegums you want, and like just the megas just cost more COD points. Are they going to come in bundles like, you know, the skins do now? It's like, this is the Perkaholic bundle, and you get like 5 Perkaholics if you spend $20. I mean, I really wouldn't be surprised if that was the case at all. I don't like that kind of a thing, period, but I mean, there's nothing I can do about it at the same time. So I don't know. I'm not thrilled with that whole idea, but I mean, it is what it is. What kind of DLC map would I like to see? I want to see a Paris map. I want to see an Egyptian map in an actual like pyramid. I would like to see another haunted house map. I'll kind of like Dead of the Night, but like more haunted, like actually scary. Although it's kind of hard when you're talking about a house. A house it's a small area, but I don't know. They could do stuff with it, right? If you're talking about something specific, I don't know. You know what I wouldn't mind seeing? This might be hard though. I was gonna say like on a Navy ship. I'm trying to think of like in game. We're on an island. To start this game. What if we get off and like hook up with the Navy somehow, and we're like on an aircraft carrier that gets overrun? Like that could be cool. And if you think, well, that's too small of an area. I mean, I was in the Navy for a couple of years. I've been on some ships, man. They're huge. They're friggin' huge. So, I don't know. You could do it, is my point. Would it work? I don't know. It'd be a very confined kind of area. It could be, I don't know. We'll see. They could do something with it anyway. Am I okay with the crew in BO6? I'm happy. I'm just happy that we have a crew to play as rather than generic operators, because I don't like the generic operator thing. So yeah, I'm fine with who they are. I'm very curious to get to know Maya more. The other three we know at least a bit from Cold War. You know, Weaver, Gray, and Carver. So obviously I want to get to know Maya a bit, and I want to know what the deal is with her brother, that whole situation, and she's part of our playable crew. I'm assuming that means she's going to be part of our playable crew for the whole year. So once we get her brother out of Black Site 13, Terminus Island, where the game starts, why is she going to stick with us? Like, what does her brother do? Is he some kind of like computer specialist, hacker kind of a deal that's going to be able to help us out along the way? We recruit them into our core crew now. The whole dynamic between all of our crew guys with Peck going forward, because he's not just coming there to get us out just to be a good guy. He probably wants whatever Maya's brother knows. He wants that kind of intel from him, I'm sure. There's stuff that we know that I'm sure he wants from us. So, and then how do we deal with him? You know, like the dynamic there, what's going to go on with that. So I don't know. I'm just genuinely curious, and I'm just glad that we do have a crew rather than just generic operators. What if there isn't a Gobblegum pack? You just rolled from the full amount you got. From what I understand, you definitely there are packs like we had in BO3 where you load up with, I don't know if it's necessarily 5 in this new game, but that's from what I've been seeing and hearing, is that it is like a customizable Gobblegum pack that you are loading in with, not like just from everything. Because that could be like just too much, right? Like that's too much chance. I mean, I know you're saying because they offer up to 3 and you get to choose which one. I'm assuming that's why you're mentioning it, Mitchell. But which I understand. But I mean, it's still like there can be, I mean, at least 50 different Gobblegums. Like that would be really like a complete chance. All sound good. A Haunted Mansion could have a crazy way to turn on power. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things that they could do. That could be done. A mall, I actually would be a really good one. I put this to you guys a long time ago in my the community part of my YouTube channel, just because those are the ones that I want to see. I put it to you guys. So the 4 I mentioned: haunted house, mall. I think a mall's a great location, by the way, and I think that actually won. Eiffel Tower / Paris somehow. The Louvre would be great. The Louvre. That's what I want. I want the Louvre in pyramids. Okay, so let's just help me with this real quick, guys. It's a foregrip, right? But it doesn't seem to be attached to any particular weapon. Is that what I'm seeing here? So we have 2 weeks, by the way, until the final MW3 zombies rift thing that we got going on. Players, what's up, man? I think I voted Paris way back then. Oh, okay. Do you recommend for me to finish collecting the intel in Cold War? I mean, I collected all of it, and there's definitely info in there that will be relevant. I tried to do some streams where they were pure Cold War intel streams going over that, but nobody watched them. It was like me and Mitchell, and like Eric dipped his head in, you know, from time to time, because like I'm white noise for him when he's working just to make his day go by. But nobody was interested, and I understand why. By the way, I'm not like this is not a complaint. It's literally looking at the intel on the page. It's not me like in-game collecting it. It's literally just the way intel worked in Cold War is like you would come to a page like this or something. Instead of reading these challenges, you would read what the intel was that you collected, or you could listen to it or whatever. So it was, I mean, just inherently kind of boring. But there is plenty of intel to collect. I got 100% of it at the time. It's a lot, man. It's a lot to collect. Okay, I just want to find where this grip is. Well, I don't even remember what it was called. Jack Slash. Oh, so... Wait a minute. Would it be here or like under a conversion kit for a particular weapon? What is this for? There it is. It's just a... Dude, they are out of ideas for this game. Can we just stop? So this is just a general foregrip. And it's not even good. Bumps up movement speed 1 level, sprint speed 1 level, vertical recoil 1 level, lowers your hip fire, and lowers your attack spread. Why? Why would I use that? And it's like that was an SMG. Now this is an LMG, and it has the exact same. It was a complete waste of time. It was a complete waste of time. Actually, you know something? So, oh, I forgot. I didn't mean to throw that thing. It doesn't matter. Before we leave here, and I think we're going to leave here. Is it okay with you guys if we do leave here? Maybe we'll hop on to Cold War, and we can just chat about that. I have enough of that. I should make another mag. We can delete this. Don't care. No. Yep. Destroy. Craft. Or what do you guys want to see? Do you want to see me play through some more MW3, or hop over to Cold War and play through? I don't know. We would play through Firebase Z for real quick or something. Hey, now I'm still paying attention most of the time. No, it's all good, man. Honestly, it's never like I don't mean it derogatorily. I just like everybody's saying Cold War. One box Firebase Z, we can do it. That was so disappointing. It's just a general foregrip, and it wasn't even a good one. How crappy is that? Yeah, man, like, I just appreciate that you're here and you're giving me the watch time and doing whatever, and I can make your day go by a little bit better. Like, that's peak goals, man. That's streamer goals right there. Well, it'd be nice if they finally scrap that hub where we have to choose Warzone. Yeah. I mean, it's not happening this year. I really hate everything on being on the same engine and all that kind of stuff. Like, well, it saves you space on your hard drive. I'm like, no, I don't care. I don't like it. I don't like it either. Sorry. Okay. By the way, you guys got to appreciate Eric, Mitchell, Joe, all you guys. You've been here for a while. Did I no longer chew gum on stream? Did you guys even notice? Do you even care? Nobody gives a shit, right? All right, I'm going to do exactly what I did yesterday, and I'm going to go in with these amp 69. He said 69, 422. All right, let's go. What are they called? The amp somethings. Amp number, right? I don't remember what it's called. Whatever. I don't remember. We'll see it in a second. By the way, I saw this posted yesterday, and I gotta be honest, I completely forgot about him. I'm kind of amp 63. I feel a little bit bad about it. So in this game, we're about to see him.
A strike team is approaching.
And in Modern Warfare 3 Zombies that we just played, he's obviously a big part of that.
Team has reached the village.
You know what we haven't seen in any trailers, pictures,
Welcome to
any
Vietnam.
leaks? No, nothing
I hope fire flows through your veins.
for Black Ops 6.
You will need it today.
Mother effing Ravenov. Where's Ravenov? I remember the gum. Yeah, I mean,
Enemy casualty.
actually, well, whatever. Yeah, I'm just glad that I'm not doing that anymore. I still, dude, it's still a thing though. Like I'm gonna go grab a piece of gum, chew on that.
Ravenov, you said Maxis is being held
Don't have it.
at the Omega facility.
But what do you guys think? What's going on with Ravenov in Black Ops 6? We haven't heard, as they say, hide nor hair of him in any leaks, anything going forward here so far. Maybe he replaces Maya after? That could be. It'd be a little bit weird if they introduced her as a playable character, playable crew member in the first map, and then just dismissed her. But this guy, Pizza, his name's Ravenov. He's a Russian agent, and he's like a what do you call it? A double agent. He's kind of, you know, he's on our side. He's friends with Maxis, Samantha. So he plays obviously a big part in this. Well, he doesn't really play that big of a part in Firebase Z. I mean, he does story-wise, but not gameplay-wise. Let's do the music Easter egg too. And then in Outbreak, he definitely plays a role. The orange trident is good.
I shouldn't be surprised you're here. Makes sense. Maxis
What does that
working
mean?
with
What's the
Red Wing.
orange trident?
Let's make a deal. I need the power on. Do that.
He has a kid with Sam. Well, technically, yeah.
You scratch my back.
In MW3, yeah. I mean, it's Ava is the kid.
Team, you may be walking into a trap here. Let's play along for now.
Oh, nice. We'll take that. Will that get us in? How much this dough? One dough. How much the next dough? Nope. It's tropical orange gum. Oh, gum. Okay. Let's just go. No, we're gonna go here because we want to get the money from the loose change from Stam. Oh, it doesn't it even cost like, yeah.
Death is all you deserve.
They better come out with Gobblegum at stores for Black Ops 6. That would be nice. What are we playing? Well, so, Pizza, sorry, yeah, you dipped out for a minute. So I finished doing the weekly challenge for Modern Warfare Zombies, and it's just, the whole reward for that was a foregrip for basically any weapon that you want to put it on, and it wasn't even a good foregrip, so there's really nothing left for me to do on Modern Warfare Zombies. I've done it all a million times, and I'm just bored with it. So we're hopping over to, this is Cold War.
Revenge.
Since we're talking about Black Ops 6, this is the, Black Ops 6 is a direct sequel to this game. It happens 5 years after the end of this game. So, yeah, we're just hopping over here just to play this, go through it. We're going to do a one-box challenge, meaning I'm going to hit the mystery box one time and one time only, and whatever that gives us, that's what we have to complete the Easter egg with. We're going to try to anyway. So that actually could make this boss fight very difficult or very easy. Depends on what we get. Because I'm going to try not to use... I mean, we'll see what gun we get. I mean, it could just be fun just to... I mean, I've completed this so many times, it really doesn't matter, right? But I guess like you guys like to see it be completed, not...
There was no hope, no mercy.
not to be failed. But if we get something terrible like... I don't know. We'll see what we get.
One down, two to go.
So...
Pick up the pace if I were you.
Okay,
For Max's sake. If you've heard her, Peck,
where is
I
my
will
man?
make you. Personally.
I just noticed MW3 Zombies is basically like Helldivers mission, drop in, and there's a chopper. I've not played Helldivers too. I hope it's a pistol. A pistol I wouldn't mind. Not gonna fail. Who fails fire base Easter egg? Me. If we get a really bad gun, me. If we get a sniper trying to take down Orda with just a sniper, like, I mean, he's not, you know, the whole thing about, what do you call it? And I'm talking about not using anything else, not using the Ray K, that means not using score streaks, not using, like, I don't even, would, like, Molotovs work on Orda? We could use Molotovs or whatever we have for our tacticals, right? Like, that counts. But I don't know, like, that would be... The whole thing with, like, the D Machina boss fight is it's technically not a boss. Really, you just gotta stay alive, or keep him alive, which is, I mean, again, he cannot die in that boss, so you just keep him alive. Just dance around long enough, like, it'll eventually complete it. This, you actually have to beat something in a tight, narrow area. We're getting mini-bosses and regular zombies and all kinds of stuff swarming at you. So, it will be, it could be actually difficult. We'll see what we get. Why did they name it Cold War? Because this takes place during the Cold War between the United States and Russia. Or at the time, the Soviet Union. That wasn't me that did that. I actually bumped my controller up against my desk. Come on, man.
I don't hate you. I pity you.
Oh wait, I'm not supposed to use my pistol. You guys forgive me, I'm sure.
That schematic
Oh,
looks
I always forget. I mean, I don't need to pull this up now, but I will. My dartboard picture, because we're gonna need it. Okay. Outbreak order PhD only. Just the time that it would take. Well, by the way, let's get the second music, the cassette over here, because that is a timed boss fight. I don't think it would be possible. If it wasn't timed, I would definitely give that a shot, but I don't think it is possible to do. Like, you're just not going to do enough damage in the 5 minutes or 8 minutes or whatever. I don't know how much time you have for it, but I literally don't think you would be able to put enough damage into him to kill him with just using PhD. I don't even know if PhD works on a boss like that. I'm kind of curious to know if that would work.
Say my name.
Oh, by the way, the bad thing about using this, I completely forgot about this. Using this dual wield. So let's go hit the box now. As I cannot do the Mr. Peaks Easter egg with dual wield weapons in this game.
There is a weapon forge at my location. It is now operational. It makes weapons fire
Because you cannot aim down sight. So
your team should use.
I don't think it works, at least if you just stare at it with dual wields. I don't think it does. And we do not... I think we're gonna... Alright, let's go hit the box. That's the first thing we're gonna do is go hit the box. Go do that and see what... we'll take it from there. So I got both cassettes. We can go get the third and final cassette for the music Easter egg. I don't think it's... copyrighted music? It probably is. I don't know. I have a feeling it's gonna be a sniper. You can do a dual wheel. I've done it before. Oh, okay. Well, alright. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna close my eyes. I'm gonna hit the box. And then you guys are gonna tell me 1 out of 10... I should have swapped over. Okay. You guys tell me 1 out of 10. Again, I'll close my eyes. How good is this gun? Or weapon, whatever it is that we got. 1 out of 10. How good is that? And then I'm basically just going to try to guess what it is from you guys telling me, ooh, that's terrible, or oh, that's great. It's a 3. Come on, man. I didn't pick it up? Oh, my God. I held the button. I swear to God, I held the button. All right, we'll do it again.
Effective against the weaker ones.
Effective against the weaker ones. Okay, so I actually picked it up. Now, what is that? That's a 7? Okay, 7 sounds good. I like the idea of a 7. It was marshals that I got? Do they have marshals in this game? I mean, Zetsubo Noshima, yes. Were there marshals in this? Why is my voice so high? Marshals? Joe says 6. Mitchell says 7. I don't know how I feel about that. Okay, let's go do... we're going to just go stare at the bunny. You say it works, Mitchell. Let's go do it with the dual wields. Did a mimic just spawn in? Mark says 3? Oh, it does work. Look at that. And Peach is like, I don't know, man. Like, I didn't play this game.
Well done. I was gonna train one of my mechanics to do the job, but they're all dead. Let's get to it. I'm in mission control.
All right. Well, there's Mr. Peaks for you, by the way, Pizza God. That's the little bunny that we just looked at. We're about to go shoot him 3 times, and we're going to get a prize for doing so. Whoa. Oh, I don't have armor. See, you hear the like children's laughter every time that he pops up? We're going so slow right now, too. I gotta keep in mind, I do not have armor. And he is right behind me. I don't like that. Just makes me feel like someone right behind me, not gonna move. Okay.
Malleable physiology. Fascinating.
There we go.
I would proceed.
I have one more COD game. It's gonna be a tough one. Mr. Peaks in the dance club. Why is that floating? I mean, I can't pick that up. I can't use it. Okay, you guys tell me when. Can I look at it? When do I look at it? When do I find out what my gun is? I mean, I kind of have to start doing it soon anyway, right? Like using it. It was Vanguard, but I didn't play. Vanguard, Zombies Wise is, I mean, well. I don't even consider it a real game. I'll put it that way. Alright, so, okay, we gotta go, I gotta go talk to, that's the music Easter egg. So this is on, he's like, yeah, whatever. Okay, we gotta go talk to Peck. Oh wait, I can't use this. So what do we have? Mac 10. With a... Why would you put a 2x scope on this? I can't even remember, to be honest with you. I don't even know the last time I used this weapon. It was for camos only, I'm sure. Wow. What a small clip. Oh. You know what? We should be able to do it, though.
Why do you refuse to obey?
I think we should be able to do it. I don't know. Like I said, I flat out don't even know the last time I used this. It had to have just been for getting camos. Tell you that. Okay. Let's get going. The music, I don't know if you guys can hear it or not, but it is playing, so. Let's go talk to Peck. Power on, and then why can't I not think of the steps I had to with this game? I mean, well, with Firebase, it's because it's not my favorite.
I'm here, Requiem, in the corner.
I know where you are, man.
You've had your fun, Peck. Where is Maxis?
I remember when I was doing this the first time, and when the guard is down over this originally, and there's a guy in my chat like, dude, there's a guy behind that. There's a guy behind it. You gotta open it. It's like, how do I do that?
Dark Ether is very useful for disposing could reopen it.
Oh.
But, well, with the power back on, I need to finish transmitting my research to Omega. Best of luck with your thing.
Fucking coward. Big words from a small man hiding in bunker, huh? He will pay for his crimes. He will not talk? Then we will make him sing, huh? Come, see me.
Okay. We're going to start the Ray K Easter egg as well. Might as well. We're going back down there. We get the first part for it. We'll get the key. We can open up the lockers before we do like all the stuff. We even go down there. I just have to not pack a punch this MAC-10. Oh wait. Yeah, I was gonna say. I'm supposed to get zombie spawned in. I gotta make sure I don't kill the regular zombie or else the round will flip, and I don't want to flip the round. And he's the fast one, so we'll keep the fast one. Should be the fast one. Okay. Alright, we're good there. I think it's the only one left. Yeah, let's go. Okay, let's go get these numbers. Pop that eye in there. Wait. Why is it already going? I didn't mean for it to be already be going. But that's okay. Ow! One. Now I can't hear. God damn it. Oh, please just work. Hello. There we go. Okay. Don't touch the cords. What's going on? We're doing... This is all Easter egg stuff, so we're just getting the parts for the Wonder Weapon right now that we need. We're going to need it later. Okay, so that's 2. So that should be 9. 1, 9. And then 1, 2, 3. That should be 4, right? So 194. Oh, because it didn't give me the key. It actually thought I had interacted with it. Okay, so we have to go back down there. We're gonna get the key card. We're gonna get the gas so we can build the little contraption to gas Peck. But on the way, we're gonna do this. So this is the key.
The key you found. It must match one of these lockers.
Okay, he spawned in. Come over here so I don't kill the zombie, please. Oh, dude, this gun's not going to be good for the boss. It's really not going to be good for the boss. Okay, that's the part that we needed.
That is definitely part of the Ethereum rifle prototype.
It is indeed. Okay, now let's go get ourselves some stamina right now. And then let's go back down. We're gonna get the key card. We're gonna get the other part for the Ray K. Even though it's only round 6, we're not gonna be able to get the final part until we probably do we're actually doing the Easter egg steps. But that's okay. So 194. Let me just do this right now. Okay, we're gonna try again. I think I double shot. Can you do lore video? I mean, I'm not going to just start making Cold War lore videos out of the blue right here now. Come on, man. But for the new game, there will be plenty of those types of videos. Okay, you need to go away, dude.
Today is not.
Oh, why does it always give me the friggin'... I just wasted money on that because it gave me the dual-wield version. A double shot again? Dude, I'm literally tapping it, like, barely touching it. Like, that. It did it again. This is so annoying. There we go. Give me the friggin' part. This guy's really bugging me right now. I just get this. Often what happens to me at the end, or used to, I'm better at it now. I just get annoyed with the final zombie like continuously hitting me at the end when I'm trying to do something. I'll just kill him and flipping around and just making it more difficult on myself. All right, so that's done. I can move that back over there.
When Omega first sent men into the dark ether, they came back crazy, telling stories we knew could not be true. To extract the truth, we created.
Those are the pistols you got originally. Oh, really? Out of the box? That would have been a nightmare. These? The Magnums, okay. Not Marshalls, Magnums, okay. Alright, so we got the key card now.
So, find the compounds, make a dose, then we give Peck a taste of his own medicine.
When I pack a punch... Oh, no, it's going to keep it on there, I was going to say. It's not like the older games where it literally gave you different attachments.
Especially when Ethereum is involved.
Isn't there a way...
May not be my slice of cake, but I think he is sincere in his desire to help her.
I hope you're right, Strauss.
Okay, No, I got Marshalls, not Magnums? Okay. It doesn't matter. Am I allowed to do this? Am I allowed to put a blueprint on my MAC-10? So we would go with Sweet and Salty or Regal Sword, and this has extra magazines, so that's the one I would go with. Mark says yes. Pizza says yes. Mitchell says, That scope sucks. That's why I want to do it. Mighty says yes. I mean, that's why I want to do it, because honestly, more than anything, that sight on that on an SMG is driving me bananas. I hate it. I hate it. You guys let me know. Joe says yes as well. All right, I'm going to do it. We'll wait until we complete the mimic step and then remind me. Somebody remind me after we do the mimic step. Because I want it to be as weak as possible until then. Did I not open this? But once we do the mimic step, I'll put the blueprint on. Mostly, like I said, it's really just getting rid of that goddamn 2x sight. Look at it. It's bigger than the gun. I mean, it looks horrific. The community says I can. All right. Player says I can do it. You guys all say I can do it. I'm doing it. All right. So let's go build this canister thing. And let me actually get rid of, because I could finish this. So we can get rid of that. The court has spoken. Indeed. By the way, there. Mr. Peaks. Alright, let's go do that. What I say? Okay. Pop this thing on. Pew. Careful. Oh, dude, I didn't do anything. What are you talking about? Something definitely got cut there. Is he gonna die because of the fire? No, he lived. Okay. I will take my scrap. Don't need that. Oh, he died. Okay, well, that sucks.
An aerosol delivery system. That should get
He was a brilliant scientist at Peck, renowned for his research in theoretical physics.
renowned, revered, maybe even respected. But he threw all that away when he defected to the Russians.
Yep, that's true, Weaver.
You're still here? Why?
Oh, dude, I am
I have no further
sticky.
use for you. You've done what I asked.
It's hot. It's not as hot as it has been. It was 103 yesterday.
Spray.
Today, I'm talking to him. You're not supposed to attack me while I'm talking to him.
My truth serum?
The hell was that?
I suppose you think you're clever. Is it even a proper dose?
Yeah, today it's only like 90, only like 93, I think.
Oh, it might be.
But it's still, dude, like my shirt is literally sticking to my back.
Goosebumps. Feeling happiness. Euphoria. It's time for hallucination.
Okay, wait. You have to wait until he's dancing. Well, not till he's dancing, but wait till the gas is in the room, I guess. So this is what I was talking about. And since we have Peck in the next game, in Black Ops 6, obviously, and he's in that intro cutscene, and, you know, we've talked about him a bunch. But something that's very important here is a little story. I'm going to let him just continue talking here a little bit, okay? So the gas is just kicking in. As you can see on screen right now, the hallucinations, memories, my memories, I see it. I see, is that, I believe it is, the meaning of life, to dance, and then that's going to remind him something about his wife. So I thought there was going to be a lot more story as far as this part goes, as to why he defected and all that kind of they were going to delve into in Cold War in this game, because this is only the second map, remember, but they didn't really go into any more of his background at all during that game. We're going to get a lot of it in Black Ops 6, obviously. I mean, he's going to be one of the main characters. So that's why I'm saying I'm going to let this play longer than I normally would, but just you see what happened between him and his wife, and then why, basically maybe part of the reason why he defected. So anyway, I'm going to let this play out.
Memories. My memories. I see. Is that? I believe it is. The meaning of life. To dance.
I mean, they're just being silly with the dancing thing. But that's going to remind him of his wife, Martha.
Steady now, Martha. You must follow my lead. Ouch. Damn it all, Martha. Watch my toes.
Watch my toes.
I only have
I think actually the part where he and his wife,
You wore the necklace from your 40th.
like the problems happen. Maybe that's a later
Your favorite.
quote. I can't remember anymore.
Lovely night, isn't it? Nothing like the Big Apple in wintertime.
What's in the gas?
Crisp snow on the ground.
Honesty, I guess. I don't know.
Your eyes, my dear.
They look almost violet in the moonlight. See, that is suspicious as well. They look almost violet in the moonlight. Now, Sam, that we're going to rescue here, that's the whole point of us being here. When she comes out of the dark ether, that's where she is. She's been trapped in the dark ether. Her eyes are now purple. We see in MW3 zombies with Ava, her eyes turn purple as well because she has that connection to the dark ether. So violet is purple. Did she get sent? Like, is he having, like, part of these hallucinations? Are they kind of mixing things up a bit? Like, is his story not exactly what he's giving us, even though he's not even giving us the full story? But did he send her into the dark ether? And that's how things went wrong? Like, that's how she died? I don't know.
We must take a trip. I've been far too busy, lost in my work.
So, like, this could all just be, like, his regrets.
Get something. Did I leave the gas on?
And it will, like,
We forgot to feed Captain Whiskers.
he's confusing things in this? I'm not sure.
Dun, 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 dun. We could just run away, you and I. Quit my job, leave the country. Don't worry. Captain Whiskers can come too.
I think maybe the quote that he starts talking about his wife
Damn
is
it, there goes
later.
the
Is that
waiter.
right?
This champagne glass won't refill itself. The fool.
The truth is, he starts talking about the truth.
Dun, dun.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
really getting
I think it's
late,
later.
my dear.
So anyway, just to give you a little bit of a preamble to what's going on with his wife. This looks funny. Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit sillier, I think, than I would like, but, I mean, it is kind of funny. Come on, Weaver. Jump in.
All right, Peck.
There we go.
You've had your fun. Now, how do we open the portal? Tell us the truth.
The truth.
The truth. The truth is that you interrupted a lovely waltz with my Martha.
No, it's not here.
But the portal, you'll need the codes to restart the quantum mainframe. Dr. Sokolov and Brahms.
The
have
truth
them.
lies.
But to locate Maxis, you'll need her dimensional tracker ID tag. Sabine has that. Oh, yeah. They're all dead. Or infected. Head to the data center. There may be something that can help you.
Hostile down.
Okay.
Hope you rocked.
So let's go do this. This is the mimic step. The bane of my existence, in other words. Alright, let's get down. I don't even need to use my gun. I keep forgetting. Like, we're halfway through the Easter egg, and we're on round 7. I just keep forgetting, like... Oh, yeah. I don't actually need to shoot any of these guys. I could just kill them with my knife. Oh, we still have a bunch left. Okay. Pick up that
You underestimate
vest in a
me.
minute. Still a whole bunch. I hope that... I
Enemy
saw the green, like, as I was going past it. I was like, oh god, I hope that's not a nuke. I'm gonna leave 3 if they're gonna move slow. Is that all I have? Is 1, 2, 3? Oh, I see another one on the map. Okay, maybe. Alright, let's go do this. Let's go do this. The old capture the mimic. Yeah.
The memory transference station. Built
I
to
hate this
recover
stuff.
memories from dark ether miners transformed by Ethereum. All you need to do is find Sokolov, Brahms, and Zabine in their current forms. Trap their essence, collect their memories. Easy peasy.
Like Peck said, easy enough. Reactivation codes, tracker ID, open the portal, bring back.
If you're gonna sprint, there's no reason to keep you.
Let's hope our target will be easy to identify amongst the endless horde.
Horde. Is it? Nope. Alright, that should be low enough already. I need him to get out of the way of the zombies, though.
Scanning for target. Target in range.
Caught a freaking zombie. Okay. Okay, that's alright. We'll just get a new one, and we should still be able to catch him. I thought I was down to 1 zombie left. Apparently there was another one, so he got in the way. It's a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
Scanning for target. Target in range. Target captured. Collect for processing. 3 minutes to containment phase. Return to processing station immediately.
Okay, that Zabine. How do we have another one? Okay, we can flip now. It's fine.
One less to worry about.
I've got the new thing. Okay. So that was over in the colonel's office. So we're gonna stay here. We're not gonna set it off any of the mimics. So if we see a mimic like from over here, it's not the one that we need, and then we'll head to the motor pool. If he's not at the motor pool, that means he's down at spawn, and we'll head down to spawn.
Tracker ID. Now the portal can target her position in the dark ether.
Thank you, Weaver. Can we triple? No. Okay, so let's just knife. Yeah, I thought because of like the way they were setting it up, I mean, like this is when we were introduced to Peck, and he's a traitor and all this kind of stuff, and then he starts talking about his wife when he's got some truth serum and all this stuff is going on. I was like, they got to do something with this story, and then they didn't. I was like, that was just kind of weird that they didn't. But at the same time, like, I can't expect that you're gonna get the full story. Like, if you think back to the Ether story, there was so much stuff that was spread out. Like, they laid groundwork for a lot of things, but, you know, the storyline was spread out over multiple games. Some of it being ultimately retconned and, you know, Just kind of like, well, we got a square peg and a round hole. Just kick it a little bit. It'll get in there. Some of that kind of stuff was going on, but
I should not be here.
anyway, my whole point is like I shouldn't have expected for the whole thing to just be like his whole storyline to be solved by the end of this map, or certainly even by the end of the game. Is there a boss? Yes, there is a big, gigantic... Well, I won't spoil it for you. I'll let you see it on your own when we get there. But there is a boss at the end of this, yeah. Now, normally the boss in this is like one of the biggest jokes ever. Super, super unbelievably easy. But we are not using good weapons for this. That's the whole challenge of what I'm doing, just in case it wasn't clear. I hit the mystery box one time. It was random. Whatever came out, we just took it. We ended up with this gun. It's... I mean, it's not awful, but it's not good either. So we're just going to, you know, kind of... Normally I would use a score streak. I would use the wonder weapon. I would use tacticals and everything to keep me safe, which we still... I think that's allowed, right? Using tacticals to keep me safe, like a monkey bomb or something like that, right? But we're only going to use this gun, this SMG, on the boss for this. Because that's the challenge. That's what we're doing. It's supposed to be hard. So I'm not sure how it will go, but we'll see. Should be interesting.
Scanning for target.
It's not doing it. It's glitched. God damn, dude. This map, I don't know what it is.
Target in range.
Oh. Nope.
Lost. Trap destroyed.
Dude, I hate it so much. They're standing right... I mean, it's my fault, I suppose. God, I hate this step. It's just one of the worst steps ever. It's average sized. Is that... It's him, okay. Come on, homie. Remember the other day he wouldn't even follow me up here.
Scanning for target.
From down.
Target in range.
Oh, please capture it. I'll love you forever.
Target captured. Collect for processing.
Oh, you have no idea how happy that makes me.
Return to processing station immediately.
Okay. Let's see if we can grab this one right off the bat. We're not even let the round flip. We're just going to, I mean, like the zombie spawning. We're just going to get this guy real quick. Should be here. Boom. Let's go. Boom. This one. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Scanning for target. Target in range.
Go off. See, it's trying to fuck me.
That's one of the activation codes. Just need to
It
find
wouldn't.
the
The trap didn't activate when I... It's such a finicky little step, man.
Scanning for target. Target in range.
Get out of here. That's something like... We're going to look at his health, and you tell me he's not low enough health for this. I mean, it's obviously not. I'll hit him with another bullet. Literally, one other bullet.
Convert.
Okay, I mean... I could probably hit him with like 1 or 2 more bullets. And by the way, Pizza, if you're still here and you're like, what the hell's going on? You have to get these mimics down to a very low amount of health before you can capture them. But you can't get them down too much or they'll die. If they have too much, like what happened before is you get them in the trap and then it just destroys the trap. You can't capture it.
Scanning for target. Target in range.
So that's how much health he has there.
Target lost.
And that's still not low enough?
Body. You are
I mean, I straight up don't even believe that anymore. Okay. This is one of these steps in zombies that is just... It's just a bad step. I think it's a bad step. And it is very often... It's not now, so there's nothing to complain about as far as that goes, but... It is quite often bugged, this step. But again, it's not now, so we don't have that. Like, that's not an excuse for this. It's actually working properly, seems to be, at least.
Scanning for target. Target in range.
Dude, it better get him this time. I hit him with a couple more bullets. There we go.
Collect for processing. 3 minutes to
Okay.
containment failure.
So we got him. So that's over with. Like, all right, congratulations, we passed this part of the step. I mean, the Easter egg. So it's the most annoying part. Again, it's not even hard if you just, you know, when you get a lot of practice in on this. Like, I don't play this map a lot because I don't like it. And it's really because of this step, and because the whole map is just so brown and boring looking. Like, I don't know. I don't find it a fun place to hang out. Like, if I'm
That's the second activation.
just enjoying playing zombies, it's not a fun place just to kind of hang out. Like, oh, this is cool zombie stuff. Like, I just don't dig it that way.
Nice work.
Zombies in Spaceland, probably my number one. Like, it's just fun to hang out on that map.
Opens the breach and target Agent Max's exact location.
But anyhow, we're past that. We're on our way. We're doing the next step here. This is like the big dark ether generator. You can think of it that way. It creates a portal into the dark ether, and we're trying to get Samantha Maxis out of there, basically. Not out of the thing, but out of the portal that this thing can generate. It's better than Bone Step on Rev. See, the Bone Step on Revelations isn't bad when you know how to do it. The part of that was bad about that was figuring it out, because it makes no sense and it was virtually impossible to see. That's why it took, what, 9 or 11 days to solve. So it wasn't, it's not a, like, as far as doing this step, that step's easy when you know it. It's just that solving it was like a complete nightmare. The man, I thought you were British. Okay. I don't know why. Do I sound British? Do I look British? You're not the first person. Well, you're literally the second person that said that to me, but
It's always something.
I don't know why.
Maybe Peck can still prove useful.
I think there's just a lot of British zombies YouTubers. I think that's what it. I think people just expect zombies YouTubers to be British because of, like, Pizza, Milo, Mr. Dalek JD. Was born in Cuba. Is that Cuba pizza? Why is this? Why is it not powering up? Either British or Canadian. You think I look British or Canadian? Or I sound British or Canadian? What's going on here? Why is this not powering up? Did I do something stupid?
Peck, we need to
Oh,
stabilize
jeez.
the portal, and I want the
Yeah, I got the disc. I put it in. That's how the thing opened.
The truth is,
So
I
here.
told myself it's okay to betray my country, my beliefs. Martha, her truth was cold. Mine was warm, safe, a lie. That's the thing about the truth. It's unforgiving. It doesn't care. Your feelings don't matter. But your truth, stabilize the portal. You need more power. Find Ethereum crystals.
I thought there was going to be a lot more there about that. That's pretty much all that we get with the thing with his wife. I thought,
Leave me alone.
I mean, it's implied, you know, and she's not with him anymore, so.
Need Ethereum?
Is she in the dark ether?
Some soldiers have been stealing crystals to
Is she
sell on the
dead?
market.
I don't know.
They are all dead. I do not think they will mind if you reclaim
Zombies YouTubers being either British or Canadian.
Carvise.
Who are the Canadian ones?
Oh, I do not know where they hid crystals, but an ether meter could find them. There is one in cabinet nearby. I can provide the passcode. The code is 7-2-6-0. Ravenov has yet to lead us astray, Viva. I think we are right to place our trust in
Richtofen
him.
tortured
Agree,
her.
Doctor?
It's in the intel, but Peck doesn't know about what he did. Is that right? Martha? Richtofen tortured. No. Tortured Martha? Sam? Yes, we know that. But Martha? No. I don't think so. I don't think Richtofen ever knew Martha. Okay, it's in the intel in this. I mean, I'll go back and look. I mean, I have all of the intel, whatever. Pizza, you're in Florida. You're from Cuba, though, right? That's the Cuban flag? That's what I meant. I like how there's casually a gas suit behind the glass next to him, and he never put it on. Peck was a mole for Omega. He worked for Rex.
Find our crystals and bring Maxis home.
All right. Let's just do these first, real quick here, and then I'm gonna have to pack a punch before we do the lockdown at the. I always just call it the beach area. Oh, it's not a beach. When we have to fight the Mangler and get the part from him, because it's not going to be a very strong gun. No. 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 Dude, did I miss it? Oh, I didn't check these ones along this line, did I? Is it literally the last one I'm going to check? Where the hell? I checked that, right? Yeah, no. Did I not check this one? It's not that. Not that. No. This one, I missed that one somehow. Okay. I missed it. That's my fault. The Smith plays. Lex. Is Chopper Canadian? I didn't know Chopper was Canadian. Oh, yeah, Lex. Yeah. He is Canadian. Although he's kind of not anything anymore, I guess. Chopper's British? Chopper is not British. Is there an ammo mod that would work well on this gun to beat Orta? And the man, I know you just got here. We're just we're doing the one box challenge. So we got the Mac 10. Is there a fire against a tree, right? That would be bad. Wood, it burns. Maybe we could put napalm on it. But is there a known ammo mod that works well against it? We don't need it now, but is there a known ammo mod that works well against it? Remember to change your blueprints. Bam. Thank you, because I totally forgot. And we're going to put the extra mag on. Oh, dude. How much nicer is that now? Oh, thank the Lord. Look at that. Well, that actually looks good now. Man, check that out. That's a thumbnail right there. Okay. You confused him with pizza, codename pizza? Yeah. No. I know Chopper lived in Canada. Brain rot. Brain rot? Really? Oh, let's go to the... Again, I just call it the beach. I don't know why. This holdout area. Okay, let's do this next lockdown. I'm just so glad to have that 2-time sight gone. Big Nap, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. No one said the trailer coming out tomorrow will make you leak. Ooh. Dude, I'm so looking forward to that. By the way, I will be live streaming that the reveal tomorrow, so be sure you subscribe. Turn on your notifications for now. You don't have to have them on forever because I know how annoying that is, but you're not going to want to miss tomorrow, man. So we're going to do a live. We're going to be watching when it goes live. I'll be live with you guys watching it, and then we will break it down live on stream as well and just go over it like frame by frame, literally frame by frame. And I'm so excited for the gameplay stuff, man. Like the story stuff is that we got yesterday. It's all well and good, but I want to know how the game's gonna play.
Your anger
You know?
nothing. Mine, however.
Where the hell is the mangler?
Threat neutralized.
I need his arm.
You screamed your last.
There he is. Okay, check that down.
Activating decoy.
Dude, the aim assist is trying to pull me away from him so hard. Wow, this thing is really weak. Okay, this is gonna be bad. This is gonna be.
I will fill many
I shot his.
places.
Oh, he did drop. Okay. Dude, this is gonna be.
Power cells.
This is gonna be not so good for the boss fight, man. This gun is really weak. Wow. Okay, we need to
Unleashes great destruction.
we're gonna have to spend our salvage instead of on armor. We're gonna have to start upgrading this thing. Jiminy Christmas. Okay.
Are you scared of me?
I thought it was Cerberus on Firebase Z. Oh no, man. That's definitely one of the best wonder weapons of all time, by the way. The Cerberus, the base version of the Cerberus. That gun is ridiculous good. Okay. Okay. I mean, look how long it takes to kill just a mimic. Dude, this might be an issue. Okay. So let's go put this down now because we don't want to flip it around until we get this going here. So that's charging because it takes 2 rounds, and then we can do the final, get the final crystal, and then we can move on and do whatever. He's like Richtofen IRL. He is the guy that plays Richtofen. Yes, he's great too. So I cannot wait for tomorrow, man. It's gonna be insane. That and Deadshot Daiquiri, triples limit. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. And by the way, did you look up the brain rot thing? Is that a real thing?
Next fill window opening up, team.
We need quite a few more. Each. Yeah. Mitchell said brain rot is good for that killing the order. Still faster time to kill than any gun in Modern Warfare zombies. There's some guns in MWZ. I mean, well, they just took again. Sledgehammer has a very. I didn't mean that. Sledgehammer has a very bad history of. I've said it a million times during MWZ, basically during this whole last year. They do a lot of punishing and not a lot of rewarding, and even when we accidentally find something that just happens to be fun and kind of OP, they don't update their game as far as like the gameplay stuff that's broken, but like that would ruin the game for you. But anytime we're having a lot of fun with something. Where did my gun just go there for a minute? They're quick to, nerf it. Like, no, we didn't intend for those incendiary shells to be so good. Like, man, well, it's fun though. So how about you let us keep it because we're having a good time. But they can't allow that. The unstable, the whole thing since season 1. Well,
Not yet. So cells still need to charge.
since the game came out. I mean, they just needed to update it. Whatever. I've been over it too many times to.
Splendid.
I'm done. I'm talking about that game.
And ready for battle.
Until, what is it? 2 weeks from now? Today, when the
Crude, but
By the way,
usually are. Still,
okay, it
I suspect
didn't work
some of
yesterday.
your intellectual
I had to check.
acumen will quite enjoy your
No,
new
not you
boy.
right now.
Raptor 1 moving out. We'll circle back.
Okay, we can swap out of that. You got the final crystal. I thought you were dead, that's why I reloaded. Okay, let's go charge this up. Bing, bang, bong. I heard another mimic spawn in. Dude, this map is lousy with mimics, man.
That should do it. Get to the OPC.
Get to the OPC. We do not want to. Well, we can do everything up till aligning the satellite, right? Well, dude, why do I haven't? I told you this. So many mimics. We can do everything up until then. We just don't want to align the satellite because we don't want to get Sam out of there because that starts the boss fight. So we still have some upgrading to do. We're gonna double pack a punch. We're gonna try to upgrade.
This was only a matter of
We would
time.
like to get to purple. I mean, we're not gonna.
That's really all you have?
This is typical me, but we're not gonna spend too much time on that. Like we're gonna. At some point, you just kind of gotta go. You know what I mean? And we just kind of take it as it comes. It's, you know, this is supposed to be fun. Ooh, I should switch over to. I'll do that right now. Ring of Fire. We are going to get double papped. See, I was treating that like it was MW3. Just walk up to it and just press it, and then instant does it. Dude, that looks good. Dang, that looks good. I gotta go do this now. Okay. Mitchell, I hope you're right about the brain rot.
Death comes for us now. You must protect us. Get to the zone.
We need a ray gun LMG. I'm okay with us. Like, I'm okay with new things now. Like, we got the. Everybody was talking about, you know, for the longest time, a ray gun assault rifle, because we had the ray gun, you know, the pistol version, and then people wanted the assault rifle. We got it. I'm okay with, like, let's just do new things now. Again, Call of Duty has a very serious nostalgia problem, we'll put it that way. And I would like to see them get over it. Now, here's a question for you. Like, I didn't buy... I don't know that this matters at all, but I didn't buy that. Like, I got it for free, that score streak there. Can I use that now in the boss fight because I didn't pay for it? Or is it still not allowed? Because if it's not allowed, I should just use it now. I mean, not that it really matters, but... The ray machine for the LMG. Well, you do one box on BO3. Usually for BO3, you're kind of like doing like, a 2-box challenge kind of thing. A ray dingo. It's worthless in boss fight.
What's happening?
Score streaks are
Thing.
not worthless
You
in
believe
this boss.
my deception. Does that make it true? Of course not. It means the truth serum wore off early because the compounds weren't mixed correctly.
Peck, you son of a bitch. What have you done?
I didn't do anything. You chose to overload the mainframe.
Kevin Drew needs to shave.
You
Okay.
destroyed your only way to bring Maxis back. You also wiped the hard drive, so you can't steal my research either. You lost this one.
Take it on the chin.
On the chin. Go home.
Success! Ah, you fought like my Russian brethren who gave everything they had. Hoorah!
Oorah.
The horde will return. Prepare yourself for the
Should we do the head full side Easter egg here? We go get a trap. See if we can do this. Now, the only question is though, if I knife... Okay. Keeps them alive.
Your deaths only help me grow in strength.
We're not done here. There's got to be another way. Wait a minute. Is that satellite ready? With the energy beam? From the director's new project?
for Operation Threshold. You are theorizing that the disruptor
Still quite a few. Okay,
It could The facility satellite dish would be perfect for power dispersal.
All right, let me just go get a trap right now, and then we'll see. I love Dr. Peck. The guy that plays Dr. Peck, by the way, I looked him up because his voice sounded a lot different in the new game, like way more gravelly than it was in this one. And I was like, who is this dude? Like, they got a new guy, but it's not. It's the same guy. But he does. I forget his name. I'm sorry. He does a bunch of voices, and like he does a ton of voiceover work. Period. But even in this game, he does like him, like Kukle. There's another like doctor, or some other kind of like wide ranging too, like a German guy, an English guy, an American guy. Zeke Alton. Yeah. Is that what his name was? I don't remember. But whatever. Yeah, the guy he's good, man. Ray Rot. Once infected, the zombies shoot rays out of their ace. Wow, okay. I feel like BO6 zombie is going to be easy. Yeah, it's going to be like Cold War. Like I said, it's going to be like Cold War Part 2, and potentially even easier with... You going to die if you do that? Yeah. I need a full health zombie here. Shoot. Are you full health, one of you guys? Okay, really what I need is for you guys to spread out a bit. Oh, you know what? This one.
Scanning for target.
Yep.
Target in range.
Here we go. That should do it.
Target captured. Collect for processing. 3 minutes to containment failure.
Okay, the reason why I'm not shooting any of these guys right now is because I don't want brain rot to go off and kill them. Because then I would flip the rounds before I'm ready, and I don't want to do that. So we're going to knife. And then we're going to go put this in here. We're going to do this Sergei's head. Not Sergei, Sergei's head. Sergei.
45.
Oh, that's such a cool little thing. Okay. Let's go finish this Easter egg. This little side Easter egg. Why is my... Oh, it's just low on my... Okay, when I'm carrying it. Just like it feels like it's disappearing, and I don't like when it's disappearing. It makes me nervous. All of Cold War. I can't return the Gobblegums. They have them guys through the map. The detail of experience, which they made a classic mode. I like the gimmicky fun stuff Zombies does sometimes, especially... Yeah, me too. I mean, the whole... Like, let's just have some fun kind of ethos. I like. And again, you know, I've said it a bunch of times too, talking about in the past why I've thought, you know, certain games were successful and others weren't. Like Modern Warfare, World War II Zombies. Why I think it, you know, for multiple reasons, but one of the reasons why I think it's not successful ultimately is it doesn't have a sense of humor. And I think zombies should have a sense of humor. Dude, I already have stamina. Give me speed cola or something. Come on.
Mercy for you.
I don't like that you do. Like, it should give you a perk that you don't have already. Like, that should be mandatory, that it gives you a perk that you don't have. That's not cool. I don't think that's cool at all. Yeah, I don't like that. Okay, I will buy Deadshot, and then we'll check where we stand as far as getting some more upgrades done. Get down to like 1 or so. So I'll play Cold War. So I will play Cold War? Don't know, will you?
Fear me. Die in agony, foul wretches.
Okay, now I just gotta make sure we're getting toward the end of the round here. I don't want Brain Rot Zombie killing everything. Got a max, that's good. Is that a... Yeah, Monkey Bomb. We'll take the Monkey Bomb. It'll be good for the boss. Take that in. Okay. Let's get this down to 1, and then we'll see where we stand, and then we might just go, like, regardless. Like I said, I get impatient, and I like to just go. We'll give it a, you know... It's meant to be a challenge. Let's make it super challenging. Why not? But at the same time, you guys like to see like it be successful. You don't want to see me fail it. I mean, some of you do, because you're just weird like that. Like, where's Thunder? Is Thunder here? Oh man, that guy like, oh, you didn't do it. Creep. If you're watching this later, Thunder, put something in the chat so I know. All right, let's go check out where we stand. BO6 equals Cold War 2. That's what I've been saying, pretty much. All right, let's check. And I just used all of it for that. Okay, so we're not going to get to purple. I just, again, it's going to take too long, and I just don't care that much. All right, we'll pick that up. Now let's go get Deadshot. Yeah, and let's get speed. I think I'm going to put on PhD, because what's going to happen, right? So we'll do like a dry run real quick. So we're going to spawn in right here. The big order pops up there. I'm going to come over here, pop my Ring of Fire, shoot till it's like I'm dry, or till the Ring of Fire runs out. Then I'm going to have to like escape up this way, right? And then if there's anything down below me, if I have PhD, I jump down, boom, like they probably not die, but at least they'll get knocked down. Gives me a second to kind of regain, and I can go buy more armor. I can go do whatever I'm going to need to do, because it's going to take a while. Because again, I'm just not going to spend all that time waiting around to get more salvage. It's just, I find that boring and not fun. I really just want to keep going. What if they gave us a kill streak where we play as a Panzer? Now, from what I understand, one of the leaks I've seen, this is a leak, so definitely take this with a huge grain of salt. One of the score streaks that we're going to get is the Mangler cannon. You don't play as the Mangler, but you get the arm cannon to play with as a score streak. So it's entirely possible that we will have something very much like that, Mark. But we'll see. A new Mangler cabin kill streak. Mangler cannon. Who's Thunder? Thunder is a guy that shows up here a lot. Your missile will take you out. We're not doing score streaks. That's the whole point. We're doing the one box challenge. We are using the gun that we got from the box that one time. That's why it's supposed to be hard. That's why we're doing it this way. I mean, I've done this Easter egg. I've done everything in Cold War a million times. I've done, again, I don't need to go through it, but I mean, I've even done D-Machina without a gun. We did it with PhD only, that entire map with doing PhD only kills. So we're just giving ourselves a challenge. It's just the fun of it. Thunder is a longtime viewer. Yep. What is that? I don't know. The Mangler cannon. It's just the Mangler, the big guy with the cannon arm that we saw earlier that I took the thing from, that I made the wonder weapon with. His cannon arm thing is supposedly going to be a score streak in the new game, in Black Ops 6. So we'll see. Again, that's a leak. It's not fact. It's just a leak that came out. Don't know. Do I have any videos of Dead Ops Arcade? I did one stream of it. That was it. That's the only time I've ever played it. I find it not fun, to be honest with you. I'm sorry. There's no need to apologize, man. The reason why it's not in the title of the stream, because I honestly was planning on playing, like, having to play at least 2 games of Modern Warfare Zombies before we completed our challenge, all of our week 3 challenges, but we got it done all in one go. So, yeah.
Locate Requiem's disrupt the satellite. You'll need to realign the dish to its position.
There we go.
Realigning my satellite.
By the way, you can tell which one that is because it's the shiniest one.
Got your attention now, don't I, Peck? Stick around. You'll want to see this.
You'll
Satellite
want to see
dish
this.
alignment complete. Requiem control. You may fire when ready.
Fire when ready, Grizzly.
Systems nominal. Locking target. Initiating firing sequence. Firing in 3, 2, 1.
What the hell is that?
Now, wait a second, though. Can I use the score streak on the zombies? Not the Orda, but can I use the score streak on the zombies in the boss fight? You guys let me know.
Are you firing at
goddamn space laser at my satellite
Which was a
dish?
great line. Are you firing a goddamn space laser? I find that funny. Pizza God says yes. Man says no. I mean, I honestly think it's probably a no, to be fair, but I'm just putting it out there. Mark says yes. Okay.
Do you really think this will work?
It's 2 yeses, 1 no
Best
so
you
far.
burn the reactors. At worst,
I
you
mean,
can
I
win.
know if Mitchell's not at his keyboard, I know he would say no, so we'll count that as 3 no's and 1 yes so far.
That's it, strike team.
Or
Get back to the OPC.
no, 2 yes, 2 no. Player says no. Okay. All right, we're not going to use it. We're not going to use it. You know what? Let's get to the end of this round. Maybe we'll earn.
Take it to the grave.
Some more
Target drop.
salvage. Enough salvage. Will it be enough salvage though? Like, there's no way. And I'm just gonna lose all my armor doing this. The reason why I'm not using my gun is because I'm trying to save the ammo. Because I don't have enough to buy more because I just spent it all. Oh, Mitchell says yeah. You're saying yes just because I said you would say no. I know you. Try to play those games with me.
Your anger achieves nothing.
I see right through you. There's a mangler. Mangler got cooked. Alright, we'll let the
Easiest
brain
to
rot
bother me in history.
do its business. How much do we have? Oh, we're not even close. Alright, let's just go.
There was no hope, nor mercy for you.
Oh! Dude, I thought the game crashed. Eventually it just sends you into it? Like it's like we're done messing around? Okay, I didn't know that. I thought the game crashed. So you see how her eyes are purple? Violet. Like Martha's eyes looked violet in the moonlight? And I need to look up that intel. If you know where that is, the man, like if you know what that intel is called or from what season, please definitely let me know. Because I don't remember that at all. Him torturing Martha.
You are.
Requiem. What's going on now? What's going on now is the boss fight. So this is the big bad guy of the map. We got Samantha out of the Dark Ether. That's the whole reason why we came to the map, is to save her. So we've pulled her out of the Dark Ether. So way to go, us. And now we're trying to escape. So we're going back to spawn. We're gonna hop in our Jeep, and then, but big bad guy is gonna spawn in front of us, and we gotta take him out, take him down, do our thing.
Are you
Yum,
fucking
yum.
kidding me?
How do we kill these costly creatures? Kill that thing and get out of there. Omega forces are inbound to your position.
Shoot! Aim for his head!
I've got to turn zombie. Go to work for me, son. Let's go. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Whoa. We were going to do it. Till you ruined everything. Dick.
Draw them in, blow them. Single shot unleashes great
Oh, I need-
destruction.
Swap. Get away. Get away.
It will crush
Dude, that ended up being no problem. What's up, Mac 10? Ooh. Order versus IM Sweaters. And the odds... Well, it looked good for the Order at the beginning, but then Sweaters came through and he was just like, "Ah, kapow! You can't handle me with my Mac 10. My 2 Mac 10s. Oh, we'll let this play out and then we'll chit chat. Sorry for doing this, by the way.
Not coming
Just
with
messing
us.
around.
There is an operation underway in the Ural Mountains. I have to stay in the
We're going there soon too.
This is the only way.
Is it a whole missile thing?
I told you once.
This is the way.
Omega is not who we are. I do this for the good of the motherland. For the good of us all.
Try not to break anything else.
Remember, there's nothing so broken that it cannot be fixed.
Sam, are you okay?
I'm ready to come in, Leader. We have a lot to talk about.
How cool would it be if somebody actually had purple eyes? I'd be like, damn. I mean, I guess if people were born like that by now, like we'd be kind of used to it. But oh, shh.
Finally. Could you have taken any longer to get here?
You were smart to transmit your research. You demonstrated loyalty to an extent.
To an extent. What more do you want? Just wait until we get back to Moscow. We'll see what the Colonel thinks about this.
Oh, the Colonel's right here.
Do you really want to know what I think?
Yes.
I think I want to see a demonstration of your commitment to Omega. Tell me, Doctor. Which is your better eye?
That guy has got an eyeball fetish, man. He's creepy and crazy. Okay. Sounded like a round just changed. Like, what? That was weird. What just happened? We completed the boss fight, so then at the end of the boss fight, we got this ending cutscene, kind of explaining some more things of what's going on and what's about to go on as well. Okay. By the way, if you know where it is, please tell me. The man, if you know where that intel is located, please let me know and I will find it right now. We will go through that. He didn't want her to know what Peck was doing, so he tortured her and took her out. Yeah, I just don't remember. I mean, like, again, I literally collected 100% of it, except for the reason why I won't say like 100% now is because that was where the, remember PlayStation had the exclusive Onslaught mode and you could pick up intel there. So I was doing this on Xbox. I am on Xbox now. So I didn't get the Onslaught stuff. I literally, we're talking about something I played one time. Oh, Dead Ops Arcade I played literally once. I played Onslaught literally one time as well. I was like, okay, that's boring. I'm done. I thought we found Orda through a window in a small area from a distance. It's been a while. What, Mark? What the hell are you talking about? He's handsome. I don't know who you're talking about. Orda, perhaps? I've fought him through a window in a small area from a distance. No, nothing through a window. I mean, he's behind that wall, so like he's always back there. He never comes into that map. But there is the part, like the from a distance part, could be you're thinking of when you hit round 30 on Firebase Z, and you get those lockdown steps. You know, you got to go to the jungle areas and fight off the waves of zombies that come in. Like after round 30, the Orda spawns in as well, which can be very actually hard to take out. He's like got a ton of health. So maybe you're confusing the two, you're conflating the two things together. I was surprised that Valentina was Vogel's daughter, not Eric Vogel, but Vogel's daughter. Yeah, I mean. Yeah, and there's the whole thing, which I love, which is something you don't get to know until Mauer der Toten, but the passcode that you put in on D Machine is AHV, and why do I always? Because I want to say Annabelle, but it's Hannibal. That's the H, Vogel. It's what's her first name? Oh my God. Anyway, but yeah, it's his daughter, and then the AHV is great. I mean, it would be, right? It's like it could be her birthday that we put in. But yeah. He ate Weaver's eye and then what just happened? I told you, right? Yeah, I just think I explained. Do I think Kravchenko is dead? No. We don't see it, so it didn't happen. I mean, I know, like, we hear it, right? And again, if you go, when you're playing Forsaken, when you're first approaching the tower where you go up where Pack-a-Punch is and you hit the button to lift the lockdown, if you look up above it, and I made a video about this as well, you can see Peck and Kravchenko up in that window. And then during a cutscene, you hear the zombies break in, and the two of them, it's Kravchenko's giving Peck a bunch of crap. Angelica, thank you. Angelica Hannibal Vogel. I always want, like, to me, the Annabelle, it's not I always think it's Annabelle, not Hannibal. So the A is, like, to me, is always on Annabelle, but it's wrong. Angelica Hannibal Vogel, yes. But anyway, yeah, you can see them out there, and then during the cutscene, you hear, like, the zombies are breaking in, and he's, Peck, you fool, and then you've killed this. Watch out, the gas line, and then explosion. But then we don't actually see it happen, but we do see Peck, of course, at the end. He's still alive. His face is burnt, but he's still alive. So as far as how Call of Duty always does their stuff, to me, Kravchenko is 100% alive until we see a dead corpse, But so for me, yes, he's alive. But did he get killed in 86 by Mason and Woods? Because he goes through the window, right? Well, that's part of it. That's the first time you think he's dead, but then he comes back later. But did he actually die, Mitchell? I don't remember. You guys know the campaign way better than me. Like I said, I played the campaign once and I'm done with it. All I remember is that someone with a voice modulator was torturing some lady, and it sounded like Rick Toffin. Some lady. Samantha Max. Are we losing? Why am I losing internet here? What's going on? Are we back? Can you guys hear me? Are we back? We're good. We're good. Okay. Did it lag for a second? I think all this crazy heat is kind of messing up the lines a little bit. All right, because it was lagging for me, and then it said the stream's going to end because we're not getting any information, and freaking me out. And then I checked, but we're getting 600 download right now. No upload, so that's why. Like 0.8 on the upload, which is okay. Now it's back. So it's less than normal, but that's because I'm streaming and I'm uploading. Okay, but we're back. Okay, we're good. We should be good. A little blip. Now again, what just happened right there is a prime example of why I think we're in bad shape as far as Black Ops 6 goes, because it's online only all the time kind of a game. And if something like that happened while we were playing Modern Warfare Zombies, which is again an online only all the time game, my game would have dropped because I had a blip in my my internet there for a minute. And I think it was me. It had to have been me because the game's still going. It wasn't that. And the stream was going to stop, but the stream kept going and it made it through that. So if that happened while we were playing Modern Warfare Zombies, and from everything it sounds like for Black Ops 6 Zombies as well, that would have ended our game. And that's what sucks about that. Like, I'm really not happy that it's an online kind of a thing only. And the whole thing that they put out today about, or that has leaked out today with being able to pause, but only in solo games, and it makes me really, really, really nervous about it. I just wish they would make Zombies a standalone game. Just remove it from the Call of Duty titles and just make it a standalone thing. I'd be very happy if they did that. Okay, but whatever. But yeah, the whole thing, 100% in this intel here, you can hear Rick Toffin using the voice modulator, torturing Samantha. He's trying to find out just how powerful she is, and he's trying to get her to kill a guy in another room, to do it remotely, in other words, or else he's going to kill Not So, her dog, that Dr. Gray gave Sam. So there is that going on. You might be confusing that with it. I don't ever remember Martha being a part of Intel, but it's been 4 years. So maybe it was, and I don't remember. But I just don't remember ever her being a part, Martha being a part of the Intel. Though it's certainly possible, but I just flat out don't remember it. Will I do custom zombies? I do custom zombies from time to time, Pizza, but usually it's when it's like a big kind of new map comes out. I don't do a ton of it, but between now and Black Ops 6, it's certainly possible. Because right now it's just all going, like I said, in 2 weeks, that's when the final thing for Modern Warfare Zombies comes out. So we'll do that. We'll do a live playthrough of that once, maybe twice. And then we're kind of, you know, thanks very much, MWZ, we're done with you. And then it's all just playing like what we did today, you know, past games. So it's certainly possible. BO6 should do a new Dead Ops arcade with an Easter egg that throws us in first person. I think first person would be better for Dead. I mean, I suppose that kind of what they're going for is the whole third person top down view thing. I don't care about Dead Ops arcade, to be honest with you. And I know a lot of people. I mean, you never see videos about it. You don't see anybody talking about it. I know the only person I know that actually plays Dead Ops arcade is Greg FPS. I know he enjoys playing that. I've heard him talk about it. I've seen some, like, he's made some videos and at least comments about it. But he's literally the only person that I'm aware of. I'm not saying he is the only person, but he's the only one that I am personally aware of that does play Dead Ops arcade. And I streamed it before when, you know, during Cold War, when Cold War was hot and like the numbers were way down. Like, people don't care about Dead Ops arcade, it seems to me. Kraftchenko dies in Black Ops 2 in 1986. Okay. I mean, I believe you. Can we do one more? No, not today. I thought it was someone else. Oh, sorry for misinforming. It's all good. Oh, we'll be talking about the whole Martha and Sam thing. I just played a custom map. It was a remake of Moon's Area 51. Does Dead Ops Arcade have an Easter egg? I don't think so. But don't hold me to that. I really don't know. By the way, it's just since... Wait, where is it? Oh, my combat record. Yeah, let's go to zombies. Just so you guys can get a sense of, like, what I did during Cold War and how much I've actually played this game, which is a fair amount. I'm kind of surprised the Howler is still my most kills by a long stretch too, because I haven't used the Howler in a long time. I pretty much, unless I'm doing like a challenge like we just did there, which honestly, let's be honest, that MAC-10 did not so bad in that boss fight. I mean, it is the Orda boss fight, so not that hard, but I mean, if those mimics hadn't showed up at the very end, we might have been able to finish them by the time our Ring of Fire was used up. And even like the double patched Reiki doesn't do that, as far as I can remember, but I don't know. And then you see like the Cerberus, we're talking about the Cerberus. This is one of the best wonder weapons ever. Like, easily a top 10 wonder weapon. It could be a top 5, at least for Treyarch. And then everything else from here is like a major drop off. These are all like getting camos. Literally everything else from here is just getting camos. And the occasional challenge that I do or whatever. Equipment, stim shot. I used it. That surprises me that I've used it that many times. That really surprised me. But apparently 45,000 times? I don't know about that. I got no reason to doubt it necessarily, but that seems really high. I don't know. Support, Death Machine, that makes sense. The Chopper Gunner, I don't ever remember using that. Oh, that's the amount of kills, not the times if you used it. Okay. So that makes sense. These things make sense. Field upgrades, Ether Shroud, solo player. So, of course, I've used it a ton. And Ring of Fire, of course. They're the two best ones in this game, far and away. Like, of course, for everybody, that'll be the most. And Healing Aura just really doesn't make sense for a solo player in this game. I used to use Healing Aura at the beginning of Modern Warfare 3 Zombies a lot. Until it was like, oh, Energy Mine is the way to go. And as you can see, these other ones were just getting the challenges done. That's really all I ever use those for. I played for 39 days, 7 hours, and 54 minutes. 1,077 games total. 745,000. I might, you know what? But at some point, I am going to hit the 1,000,000 and get that Dark Ops challenge done. Probably, like, because I'm going to keep coming back to this. I would think, you know. But anyway. Oh, that custom map has a boss fight? That's cool. Street Sweeper, best weapon to use. That thing, if you got 25 minutes to reload, yes, it's a great gun. If you don't, please don't use it. Imagine if Forsaken took place in the sunny day outside. Oh, seeing the actual boss fight part, that would actually kind of be cool to see that a little bit better. Okay, that's all we need to see, right? We don't need to see any of this other stuff. Yeah, okay, so like I said, initially I had thought that doing the Modern Warfare 3 challenge for this week was going to take at least 2 games. It only ended up taking us 1 game, so that's why we decided to leave that. And the reward for it is a foregrip that is just a very generic, very boring foregrip that you can apparently use on any gun. It's not weapon specific. It's not even weapon class specific. And it very, very, very few like upsides to it. Very minimal upsides to it, I should say. Pretty lame, to be honest with you. You play on Xbox? Yes. Like 99% of the time, yes. I have a PS5 as well, and I have Black Ops 3 for customs on PC, but 99% of the time I'm playing, it is on the Xbox. I like the controller better than PlayStation's controller. Although I do like the I have the, what do you call it? Here it is. The Dual Sense Edge, so it's got the not even paddles on the back, but the you know, I mean, let's just call them paddles for the simplicity's sake. So I actually do like this controller. It's slightly too wide apart to be really comfortable. If this was like, if they took an inch off and just kind of pinched both sides in a little bit, like at 1 inch total, I think this would be a really, like a top-notch controller. But as is, it's just good. And for zombies, it's not that big a deal, but for multiplayer, when you're playing on that, for me, just turning quickly, it just doesn't feel nice. Like I'm extending my thumb all the way rather than just kind of being able to, you know, pop that over like that. On the PlayStation controller, I'm having to go like way too far over. It just doesn't feel 100% comfortable for me. But although I am using dome sticks on my Xbox controller now instead of the concave sticks that they, you know, typically come with. So in that sense, I am I'm like kind of half and half with Xbox and PlayStation. I have an Xbox controller with back buttons. Yeah. Well, I mean, this is the Xbox Elite, whatever they call it, Mark II. So I have the paddles in the back. I've been playing with that way with paddles since Black Ops 3, and it's virtually impossible for me to go back. I mean, I can. It's not that I can't play, but I guarantee, like a million times I'll end up hitting the back of the controller, like for the paddles that don't exist, looking for them because it's just built in now. Like this is jump, this is melee. I've just been doing it for years, well, since Black Ops 3, so however long that's been, 8 years now, something like that. Although, to learn it initially, it's like trying to, I'm right-handed, so it'd be like me trying to do everything left-handed. It's just, it messes with your brain. Rather than pushing the buttons, like to tap the back, you're kind of like, wait, what? Is it that? And for that game, of course, because you have to jump, you know, with the jetpacks and all that kind of stuff, so. They have a real cool Turtle Beach Xbox controller, but it's like $200. Yeah, all these. Well, I mean, I just got this one. This was like $150. So, but yeah, they're all around $200. What's my favorite Cold War map? I like Die Maschine is my favorite. I mean, I know I would even say probably you could say objectively, Mauerdertoten is the best map, round base map on that game, but I still like Die Maschine better. It's completely original. I mean, yes, we can talk about Nacht and Toten. But so Nacht is on there, but it's not a reused asset from the campaign. I like that it's new and it kicked off the story. So I was talking about how they have a nostalgia problem. Although for me, thinking back on that, like that was the first map, is the introduction, and I enjoyed it and it was fun. So Turtle Beach, Stealth Ultra. Okay, Astros had an advanced controller, however we're going to put it, like a paddle kind of controller, and I bought one of those, and I think lasted me like maybe 3 months before it died. Garbage. I think, well, the Xbox Elite controller I think is the best controller on the market, period. And then number 2, I would put probably the DualSense Edge. I would actually really like if the one thing I would change for the Xbox controller, because initially when I thought, like, they have these, like, so on the DualSense Edge, if you look, you see, like, you can put paddles, but you can also do, like, these, like, kind of little, I don't know what you'd call this, like, little lever stopper kind of a thing. But this is, instead of a paddle, you have this, and you just click that. So that would be your jump and melee or whatever you wanted it to be. And at first I thought, those are weird. Why would you do that? Just have paddles. Until I used them, I'm like, oh, these are way better. So the only thing I would say to Xbox is, like, instead of having the paddles, at least, or have it as an option, the same thing, having as these things in the back. I think these are awesome. And initially, it's not that I didn't like it at the beginning. I just thought the idea of it was like, just use paddles. Paddles are better. Until I tried it, and I was like, oh, actually, no, these are better. So that's the one thing I would like if Xbox changed, would be to add those, like, stopper flappy things rather than, well, not the flappy things, I don't know, I don't even know what you'd call it, but have those there instead of, or as well as the paddles, so you have the option. I love Forsaken because it plays similarly to Revelations. Void Grim, I find that I accidentally click my paddles a lot. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of how you rest your hand. You know, you just kind of got to get used to it. So I don't know if you're newer to, like, using the type of controller, Void, but it's just something you get used to, and like anything else with video game related with the controller, you just kind of get used to it. All right, pizza, goodbye. Yeah, we are basically done here. We did, everything. I'm just this is the chit chat portion at the end of the stream. I hope we get some Liberty Falls gameplay. I mean, I would much rather see, as far as what's coming out tomorrow. By the way, I will be streaming this live tomorrow. It's the gameplay reveal, Zombies gameplay reveal tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. Pacific time, which is 11 a.m. Eastern time, which is, I think, 4 p.m. GMT, and you can figure it out from there. But I will be streaming that live in the morning tomorrow, so make sure you are subscribed. Turn on your notifications for now, at least. But I will be live, and we're going to take whatever they give us. It's going to be a new trailer, gameplay trailer, and we're going to break it down in full, like, after that. And I'm sure there's a lot of stuff that's going to be coming out on Twitter throughout the day, especially in the morning, from Treyarch and from Call of Duty in general, giving us more little tidbits of this and that and whatever. So we're gonna, I think tomorrow will probably end up being a fairly long stream, but it's gonna be us breaking stuff down, going over it, doing some research, looking up, like, hey, what does that symbol mean? Like we did yesterday with what came out with the intro cutscene trailer. So we will definitely check that out. Bye, Switters. I thought your name was Witters at first, but it sounded British. A lot of people do say, because I am Switters, and a lot of people do say Witters at first, and I'm like, no, man, because I didn't capitalize it. I don't capitalize it. But anyways, yeah, I get you. Liberty Falls will have transit areas, apparently. Yeah, I mean, it is the green run, so we'll see. I am curious about that, I suppose. I just want more. I don't know. Because I think between the two maps, like I said, I think what's going to end up happening is it's going to follow like what Black Ops 3 and Black Ops 4 did, where we get one map that is basically like a high round map, a la the Giant and Classified, Liberty Falls, and we're going to get one Easter egg map. Although in Black Ops 4 we ended up getting 3 Easter egg maps in one high round map, but you get what I'm saying. So, and I'm certain Terminus is going to be a main quest Easter egg map. And I think Liberty Falls is going to end up being more of a high round map. It might have something like a Flytrap Easter egg to it, like the Giant does, or like, Doris. but I'm not sure it's necessarily going to be a main quest kind of a thing. And again, the outbreak that happens in Terminus Island, at the exact same time, the outbreak starts happening in Liberty Falls. That's why they're releasing at the same time. And then we have to figure out what the connection is. Well, I mean, we'll learn what the connection is as we're, playing through it, getting intel and hearing the characters talking and all that kind of stuff. We're going to figure that stuff out. But there is a connection going on. It's not pure chance. So I think we might have to talk to the people in Liberty Falls in order to complete Terminus and vice versa. So it could be very interesting. Although our crew, we'll talk about this stuff tomorrow. We'll talk about that stuff tomorrow. Maybe we'll see the church or something. Yeah, I mean, I would expect kind of like they did in D Machina. We were just talking about how Noct is in D Machina, but it's never brought up. They never mention it in game. Like, hey, this is Noctur on Toten, which is where everything kicked off for zombies. And our crew, blah, blah, blah. Like, they don't do that. It's just a sly, not even that sly, but it's just a little wink just to be like, hey, there is a connection. It's not a direct, we're not continuing the Ether story straight through here, but there is a connection. And I think that's probably what we're going to get with Liberty Falls. There is a connection to Transit, to the Ether story, to the old zombies, but it is not going to be like, this is like, again, the crew they came here and whatever year it was, and at the same time the moon shot rockets down Richtofen and blah blah blah. Like, I don't think that's going to be like the full story kind of a deal, but you never know. It certainly could be. The giant had a nice atmosphere, just a bit small. Yeah, I mean, that was the whole point of it. It's a good map to kind of grind camos on and do that kind of stuff. Head to the catwalk. You get to round 30 super easy on that map. It's very, because it is small, it's easier to figure things out. You've got to figure out how the teleporters work. Oh, that turns on Pack a Punch. Oh, okay. It's really easy to find, power is like open up 2 doors and there it is. It's right by this huge power station. There's going to be a switch on it, right? So you turn on the power and, it's just that kind of a thing. All right, so let's just leave it there. And it is very hot in this room, and I'm sweating. I think I saw myself in here, like you can see pit stains underneath my arm here, so I'm sorry about that. But it is quite hot in here, and I'm going to get out. So, again, be subscribed for tomorrow is the gameplay reveal. I will be here live just before 8 a.m. I will be here. We'll start the stream early, but that's when the trailer comes out, and then we will watch it. We'll watch it again. We will watch it frame by frame. We will break it down. We will get a whole bunch of new info. Like I said, Treyarch, I'm sure, will be giving out some more info, tweeting things out. Other people are going to be going over it. There's going to be things to discover as the day kind of unwinds tomorrow. So we'll probably be on for a little bit while tomorrow, but it's just all going to be about breaking down the new trailers and trying to piece some intel together and all that kind of stuff. All right, so everybody, like I said, hit subscribe, turn on your notifications just for now. I know how annoying notifications can be, but just for now so you don't miss it, because it's going to be like big info stuff coming at us for probably, for now at least anyways. But anyways, appreciate you guys. The man, Pizza, Mark, Joe, Players, Mitchell, Eric, Void, all you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for chatting. And like I said, I will catch you guys tomorrow. Have a great night.